That was definitely longer than a minute. Let's go. Hi, everyone. Welcome. It's nice and warm outside. And I have an invisible friend with me today. Say hello, TJ.
Hello, I'm on the internet. Haha, it honestly is a shame that people can't see me because I look very cute today. Haha.
Honestly, I got to see them because I'm their friend and I see pictures of them on my screen where they are.
Yeah.
All of my friends live in a little box on my desk. Yeah. I We are playing Scarlet Hollow today. How are you today, TJ?
I'm doing good. I've had a good day. I've gotten to see many cats. By that I mean one cat more than my own cat, and that's always a nice day.
Hell yeah. I love to see cats that aren't my own or are adjacently my own when it comes to Pip.
Yes.
Excellent. I'm having a pretty decent day. I had some weird stuff happen at the market I was at today. Um, yeah. I oh So what happened was that I saw my most recent ex. There nothing happened. I did feel bad though. Something I forgot to tell you though, TJ. I And some context for viewers. I have face blindness. I can see and remember faces if I'm around them long enough, but if I'm not around them long enough, they're just gone. So I didn't recognize them at first because it's been so long since I've seen their face because they don't have their face anywhere on any of their profiles. Uh, and I was just sort of like mindlessly looking at them while I was looking at the announcements because they were at a table a few tables away from me. And I was like, hey, this guy's kind of cute. And they're wearing like a wolf shirt. They could get along with Frankie. Wait, wait, that wolf shirt looks familiar. And that's when I realized it was them, and I was like, fuck, okay. It's fine. I wasn't just fantasizing a life with you. I'm not lonely. But that was a pretty silly part of it.
Yeah.
The rest of it a little less so. But that was funny.
hmm
Yeah, I've had a weird day. Good, some bad parts. So we're going to play one of both TJ and I's comfort games at this point, Scarlet Hollow.
We're gonna see our terrible cousin that we love.
Yes, our terrible, horrible cousin. God, I don't think I told Stream this, but when do we want to start? Do we want to start a regular one or do we want to start a hard mode?
I want to start a regular one.
Okay,
I want to be able to solve things with our powers.
very good, very fair. What's our name?
The first thing that came into my brain was Blonathan, but I'm welcoming other names.
Is that good?
Delightful.
Beautiful. Uh, the city of Goop.
Nice. Like all
Hell,
cities.
like all cities, obligatory they them.
Yep.
Powerful build, mystical, talk to animals, street smarts. I don't know why I'm looking at all of these again as if I don't intimately know each and every one of them and what they do for us.
Yeah. The question before we pick them, we have to decide like what are our goals here?
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna go straight like just like storytelling? Do we want to like do something specific? Who do we want to romance? Do we want to be mean to our cousin and hate it? I don't.
I don't. That's our cousin and I love her. Oh,
Yeah.
but I was saying to stream, to chat. Uh I'm also playing this game with my D&D party on nights where
Mm.
we aren't feeling like playing D&D, and I'm sort of like little director narrator who knows what's going on. Go like I'm like casting like, and you be this role and you be this role. And on our second day, my our beautiful and wonderful friend Natalie, upon me asking what characters do they play again, they went, just some randos. And it was then that I remembered that they were playing Tabitha and Avery, the two least
Oh,
rando people in the world.
my heart.
Yeah. I literally said, you take that back. That is our beautiful, wonderful, horrible cousin and TJ's boyfriend. You can't do that to them. Yeah. We might be playing it again this Wednesday, so I'm very excited.
Nice.
Booksmart is one I haven't actually ever played with before.
Okay, Booksmart is fun. If we're Booksmart, I would love to also.
Be hot.
So, like, I'm of two minds. Well, I mean, being hot is always a good option. Um, I'm thinking of like two different things. One is romancing Stella because it's cute and good. And I don't know because like in the one that I did with you that we did for stream, I think we romanced Avery. Um, and then or romancing Oscar because Booksmart obviously works very well for Oscar, and he's also hot and good and is cute. But you get more. I guess like it's not necessarily that you get further in your romance with Stella necessarily, but like you I think that like because you spend so much time with Stella, it can be more in depth compared to like Oscar. So it's like that's my toss up there. But I'm happy to be book smart and hot. We can be the Elle Woods of this particular stream.
Blonathan Woods.
Blonathan Woods. Coming back to the small town we've never actually been to.
After becoming a hotshot lawyer in the city of New York, apparently.
That's the accent we always do.
Yeah. I was talking.
This one's kind of Queens.
This one's a little bit Queens. I was talking to Frankie the last time we hung out about how every time I give someone a role in D&D Scarlet Hollow, how I'm just so infuriated in my mind of like they're not doing the canonical voices. You have to make Stella from Jersey. Where is she from? You're just doing it normal style.
Either from Jersey or from the South, because technically we are in the South.
Yeah.
Or we could be book smart and powerful and get to save both of our friends in the first day.
So true, so true, so true. I've literally never played a game where Duke lived.
Do you want to play a game where we save them both?
Sure. Well, I am kind of deferring to your knowledge of this because my one thing is I want to do book smart. Hot was
Okay.
a joke, but like I haven't done book smart before, and you're the one who has the knowledge of like these guys' relationship with each other. I just like to be hot all the time, so.
That's fair. I don't, so far as I remember, there isn't anything specific that these two things unlock together. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I have done a powerful and book smart build. They're both fun. I like them. Of everything, hot opens the most dialogue options, and it is to flirt with people. And you are aware of this.
Yeah.
And that is fun, but also being a strong, smart person is very fun. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Powerful build is one of my like go-tos if I don't have like feelings about I want to be like this thing so that it lets me do this thing, because I like to save them both. But I did hear one of my favorite things that I saw on Reddit for this is somebody saying that like, or no, it was like one of those fucking galaxy brain memes. and it was like saving Stella being like the like or no, sorry, saving Duke being the like dead brain, saving Gretchen the next thing, and then it was like saving both of them because you're the powerful build, and then it was letting Duke die because you're not like a Devils fan, which the only way that you can let Duke die and also establish that you're not a fan of the same team that he's a fan of Duke, if that you're not a fan of Duke, is if you are powerful build and you can save both of them. And I thought it was very funny.
That is crazy. You just.
Uh,
Is this like at the fire if you choose to go into the woods with him instead of Stella, or is this just unprompted while you're chasing a chicken through the woods?
it's like in the first thing where you are talking to him as like powerful build, you can bond over sports. Because you're dude bros together, and you can be like, oh well, I can see that you're a Dukes fan and I'm not a Dukes fan, so you know. I also don't know if the Dukes are the Devils. I think I made that up in my brain, but the chat, you understand. I am not a sports guy.
I think it's the Devils because I remember looking at his updated hat and being like, "Is that a fucking devil in there? Does that mean something?" And now hearing you talk about sports, I go, "Okay, okay, it just means he's sports."
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Do you want to be narrator or shall I be?
I'm always narrator.
Okay.
You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you've only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. Also, I love your stranger. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl Ann Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow.
So anyway, as I was saying,
Oh no, he's still here in his great shirt and his annoying everything else. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not even sure he stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago.
I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. And me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, like pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing.
That sort
Yeah.
of thing. Uh-huh.
Well, everyone does that. I mean, it's just like, it's teen stuff.
You're not wrong. Listen, I've pushed my fair share of strangers into the harbor. For
That's what
sure.
I'm talking about. Um,
Do you
I'm
think
happy
this
to
guy
say
ever
anything.
Okay. Do you think
I have chosen most of these options, and it does not really change the way he interacts with you.
No, I can't imagine it would. Do you think he ever comes back? I don't feel like
I don't
he's
know.
real.
Yeah, he's just like a harbinger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, is he like a psychopomp? Is he bringing us to the other side that is Scarlet Hollow? Shitty psychopomp.
Yeah, bad choice. Can I get another, guys?
uh,
Why are you talking to me?
why wouldn't I talk to you? We're on a bus. buses are one of the best places to meet new people, hands down. And you're the only person left to meet.
Uh-huh.
So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even need to push her, she just fucking fell.
Okay.
We had a good laugh, fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day.
Because she couldn't call the cops on you?
Yeah. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious.
After she wanted to call the cops on you?
Yeah. I mean, she didn't.
Okay, yeah. And it's...
She didn't hit me with her purse, she hit my buddy.
Sure, and it's definitely not the thought that counts. Got it.
Though, about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and jeez. You ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody?
Yeah. I kind of feel like killing someone right now, actually. You flash him a knowing glare.
See, you get it.
Right.
We're buddies.
Uh-huh.
You never know what a broken heart is gonna do to you until you're staring it face to face. It could change a person, you know? Makes them think things they never thought they could.
Okay.
Honestly, I could have killed that woman.
Right.
Anyway, she's giving birth to her son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. You know, I know that we've only been dating on and off for about a year, and I said that we were doing weird teen stuff, and it really seems like I'm not a teen. So the timeline here is kind of fucked up, but, you know.
I mean, you kind of really feel like the type of guy who calls himself a teen and that sort of vibe well into your 30s, so...
I mean, call them like you see them, I guess. Anyways, I don't really know if I'm, like, into that kid stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there.
Right.
That's why I talk like this. It's just, like, a little bit New York-y, but I've never actually been.
Right. You're like a... I was about to say zoophile. That's not right. Like a francophile, but for New York.
I'm not really attracted to Frank.
Right. Sorry. Get your act together. Powerful build or father build?
Could be either.
Have you thought about seeing a therapist? That's beautiful. It's... Yeah, nothing we say in this section really matters, does it?
Not that I found. We do get different reactions out of it.
Yeah, I guess.
We establish things about ourselves.
We establish things about ourselves, and that's what's most important. Smart move, get out while you still can. I hate children. Tell him to see a therapist. Maybe it would help if you talked with someone about these feelings. Someone professional who isn't me. I'm not licensed or anything, but it seems like you might have a personality disorder. It might be worth looking into.
Nah, I don't need to do that kind of stuff.
Right.
But strangers are the best therapists. I feel a lot better after talking to you.
Right.
I just voiced my emotional labor onto people that I've just met. Anyways, sorry, where did you say you were headed?
I didn't. I did.
I mean, it's what you said. I think we have to say it.
We have to say it.
No need to be nasty. I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything.
I don't want you to know anything about me.
So if you aren't getting off at my
I
stop,
don't know that.
then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts.
I guess.
That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way, though, come to think of it.
Okay.
I did have a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler. See, there's always job listings, one, too many on the boards around here.
No, okay, here's the thing. What if this guy's a ghost? Because no one recognizes him at the mine, and that could be because his friends either quit or died. But
Mm-hmm.
what
True.
if he died?
What if he's from, like, 10 years ago?
Yeah. There could be recent
What
ghosts.
if he got pushed into the harbor
Woof.
and drowned?
By his by his not wife, not girlfriend, baby mama.
Yeah. Like, she had the baby, she looked at him, and then she just shoved him in the fucking harbor
Mm-hmm. And she was justified.
and went, "This is the first thing your son is going to see. It's the last time he's going to see you." I never wanted to do that mining thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are. Thanks. But my buddies got desperate enough to try it.
Sure.
I haven't heard from them in a while, now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See if they're doing see how they're doing up here.
See, Facebook, 10-year-old ghost.
Yep. True. I hope they didn't die.
I hope you died. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you.
Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. I hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to.
Yeah.
Oh no, I feel like frozen. Okay, I'm less frozen. There we go. We're okay. We're okay. Here, I have something for you.
The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts.
They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me.
Right.
Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them in.
Tip. Sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. Protein is protein. When you write, you write. How do we feel about these nuts?
I don't know. How do you feel about these nuts?
Yeah, I guess I did walk into that.
I hate carrying the nuts around with me. I hate carrying the boiled peanuts around. I usually either eat them or leave them, and I only eat them when I'm powerful build because I think it's funny.
I didn't build these muscles by turning down free protein. You take the wet peanuts from the stranger. It's been several hours since you've had any protein, which is several hours too many in your book. You tear into them immediately, not even bothering to remove the shells as you chew through fistfuls of soft legume. In a moment, they're all gone.
I figured someone like you would get some good use out of them. And with that, I leave. Safe travels, friend!
With your rippling pectorals. And just like that, the stranger's gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep.
Next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line.
Almost there. Tabitha, Tabitha. It was truly like this moment that Natalie came and sat down and I went, excellent! You said you're annoyed from your day? You're going to be the most annoyed woman in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think me laughing in delight at truly how annoyed they made Tabitha did brighten their mood.
Good. I'm very glad. Tabitha is so good.
She's
And she's so annoyed.
so great and so annoyed. I think because her and Sam Wayne are so easy to annoy is why they're two of my favorites. We don't have to think about what that is.
Because when I make her not annoyed at me, it feels so good. It feels so good that she loves me.
And see, this is where we differ.
Yeah. I know that she's a good person under it all, and I love her so much. And if I don't do all of the things that help her in the game to be a better person, she stays a bad person. And that's not how real life works, and I'm aware of this. I can separate myself from that, but that is how the metrics of this game work.
Yeah.
She needs me.
And my thought with her is that if I annoy her with my right opinions enough, then eventually we'll get into a fist fight where I win. Which isn't likely. Well, it's likely here because we're powerful build. But more often than not, she is a miner who does the occasional heavy manual labor.
She's also so fucking tired, though. And all she eats is mac and cheese.
So true. Malnourishment and at least 2 levels of exhaustion. I think I could do it, actually. We're back in it.
Sorry. She eats mac and cheese and banana ice cream.
Chocolate banana ice cream.
Of course. Have you ever chosen the option to eat her ice cream?
No, of course not.
I did once, and then I also had talk to animals, and Frou like judged me so hard, and the solution was that I opened all of the other ice creams and took a little bit out of each of them and made them all flat so it looked like I didn't eat any. Yeah. And then I think I chickened out and I restarted without eating the ice cream. Because I couldn't be mean to my cousin.
Yeah. I think I literally stopped because we were doing round robin choices in D&D. I think I literally stopped Natalie from eating the ice cream because Sophie had chosen to pick it up. I looked at Natalie and I went, "Before you make a decision, please remember our beautiful, wonderful cousin Tabitha, who I love. You need to remember that I love her." Said that we can't eat any of her ice cream or mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
They went, "Oh, but is there other ice cream we could eat?" No. You can do what you want because it's your turn, but know that if you choose eating the ice cream, I'll probably cry. And they went, "Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we won't."
Mm-hmm.
Like, I will annoy the shit out of her, but I respect autistic Arvid.
Yes.
I'm
But free will is truly a burden.
I'm not gonna take away your fucking dinosaur nuggies, babe. I got you.
Yeah.
The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you in this place behind. I think it's less so eager to leave me in this place behind, and more so this is the end of the line, which means he gets to go home now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very true. Hey, Blonathan.
You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Okay, would you like to round robin or consensus?
I kind of wanna give you some ideas with these two builds if you are unfamiliar with them, but otherwise kind of let you explore them. if that's okay. But if you want the burden of choice to be taken from you, we can round robin.
Okay. Okay, understood. Tabitha, you make direct eye contact. Straighten your back and extend your right arm. She holds out her hand limply in response. You grip it and squeeze, shaking once. Very professional. That's literally how I fucking shake hands.
Yeah.
Tabitha's lip curls in disgust. She pulls her hand back quickly, covertly wiping it on her dress as she turns towards the car. I'm not dirty.
Come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have.
Okay.
And also, you smell like peanuts?
Oh, yeah, I did. That is true. And I didn't, there's no sink in there. So, I hope you're not allergic to peanuts. There's definitely some on your hand now.
Well, it would be too late if I was now, wouldn't it? Get in the car.
Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. We are powerful. We do not clamber.
You can clamber powerfully.
I suppose I might need some sort of example or demonstration because I really can't imagine.
Okay. My thought is like if you're like really big and muscly, sometimes you're not as like flexible, and sometimes you're big, so you have to like squeeze yourself into things. So to me, that like makes me think sometimes of clam. Okay. Of like you gotta like really maneuver yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I do, because of the largeness aspect. I do just sort of squeeze that under lumbering, you know?
That's true. Okay. Alternate possibility. Is parkour powerful clambering?
You know what? Yes, it is. We parkoured into the car.
And that's why she's so annoyed.
It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip. Dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Natalie had this option and they immediately went for, I guess we're both in the Dead Moms Club, huh?
Yeah.
It's truly every moment that someone else chose while we were with Tabitha, all of my little like brattiness went away. Of like, no, what do you mean we can't say that to her? Why are you making her hate
She hates
us?
that.
This isn't the right person to say this to.
Mm-hmm.
And Natalie went,
we'll meet someone we can say that to later.
yeah. And Natalie went, well, I don't know. This is my first time playing this game. So how could I know that she's not the type of person? I go, look at her face.
Yeah.
So the funeral, it's on Sunday, right? There's gonna be 7 whole episodes, maybe 8 of this game.
Yep, like I told you.
Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know this stuff isn't easy.
It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole.
Oh, okay. I don't think you. I can't believe we've never actually met before this.
You have your mom to thank for that, or had, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. You don't know me. Yeah, Dead Moms Club.
God, you almost clicked that.
come off that aggressive.
Mm. I usually do the like I wish I'd known about you one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she has had against you or this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you.
Whatever. What's done is done.
Just gonna be silent for the rest of this, I guess. You decide to
Thank
sit in.
God they stopped talking.
What was that, Tabitha?
Mm?
Sorry, I thought I heard you say something. I guess.
Mm.
Okay. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. No one does bit. Well, that's not true. Frankie does bits with me. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago.
God, I love the writing. It's so good. And I mean, the art is also amazing.
The art sucks. The only redeeming thing
Fuck
about
you.
this is the writing.
You take that back. Abby Howard, they don't mean it. He doesn't mean it.
Abby Howard, fucking find me in the alley. It was great though. I love it.
Mhm.
I like looking at the little angel head every time.
Yeah, I like looking at the dog. It looks so sad.
So good, so sad, so old.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked for the new Dimension 20 season.
Yes, I agree. It's so good. I like watched it in bits and pieces going to bed, and I was like, I need to turn this off. I need to sleep, and this is too entertaining for me to fall asleep while watching it. So funny, so good.
So amazing, so brilliant, such wonderful choices. I love Van
Mhm.
Chapman and her little trans man husband and their non hierarchical, ethical, non monogamy relationship with the sky and probably the vampire lady.
Yeah, truly. Um, Wheelwell is very good.
It was so good. I
And like
really.
the sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say I really liked also in the talkback episode them talking about Murdersher, the person like the
Their
person that he's like,
Killmonger.
yeah, he's like he's like a villain type, and they're like, whoa, 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 he's a villain? Yeah, the guy named Murdersher? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's so good, so wonderful. I love, I love old Japanese cowboy Pappy.
So
I
good.
so good. I love Dracula's toy store.
I love Lou getting bent out of place every time. They're like, yeah, the first few books were okay. And just him immediately being like, that's not canon, right? We're just having fun. That's not canon.
This is just bits. I haven't even been properly introduced yet. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here like, Lord Erebus's dreams come true. Amazing, beautiful, wonderful. The excess libertarians with their beautiful trans daughter
Yes.
and her giant mech.
Yeah. Oh,
I had the
I
same
want to know what's happening.
so bad, so much. It's truly like my ideal retired adventurer plot where it's like we're coming back for one last job. This bitch we were all in love with, turns out they did it. The one thing we wanted to do this whole time. And we gotta
Mm-hmm.
go get her. So good.
Yes.
Anyways.
Except,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Back to this media.
Back to the game we're playing. If no if you watching aren't watching Dimension 20, fucking get on it.
Yeah, dude.
Borrow a dropout prescription. They love that. Subscription.
No, it's a prescription. Actually, it's for your health. You need to do it.
Happy Pride. Here's Steam.
Happy Pride.
Here's a steampunk season. One of, I think, the most queer. Like most of them are incredibly queer subcultures, but this one,
Yeah. And I do think that that is at least in part because of Treasure Planet, and thanks to them.
for sure. I was in love with the cat and the dog.
Yeah.
Not
I
the boy though.
absolutely wanted to be the main character, and I do remember his name, so don't worry about it.
My brain's saying Dimitri, and I know that's wrong because that's the love
No.
interest from Anastasia.
My brain is saying James.
It is.
Jimmy.
It's James.
Okay.
It's Jim. Jim
Jim.
Hawkins.
Yes, I was like, I know, I
James
know that
Theodore
the
Hawkins.
you did it. Good job. Yeah, I was definitely like being a kid being like, I don't find this character attractive necessarily, but I am attracted to him in a way I do not understand. Damn, I'll never be that cool. Could I have a rat tail? No, I could never.
Yeah. It was just truly just like looking at his jacket like, my nan just put me in sewing class. I bet I could make that. Meanwhile,
Okay, so we've gone from one media to another media
we need to get
instead
back
of going back to the thing we're playing.
we need to get back to this media. Let's go.
Yeah.
You're hit.
It's a mining town. Our cousin's annoyed. Yeah, we're strong and smart.
We're strong. We're smart. We love our cousin. She's ambivalent towards us. Probably going to sacrifice us.
Who knows?
Not if we're nice enough to her. This is why you don't put lambs with wolves for too long, because it makes them into dogs. And that is how that works in real life. And it's not just something I'm spinning into a metaphor for this.
Not at all.
You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, and each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
I believe in you.
I could feel the words forming on my mouth and they were not the right accent. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay.
Understandable.
I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out.
And they probably give out more because of the weight of all of my big, huge muscles.
Well, but whatever. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, the bathroom, the kitchen, and I guess the hallways. I mean, you're right. You are kind of big. You may need to like scrunch a little, but
okay.
Only use the hallways you need to get to those places. The other ones are not great. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being.
Wait, scrunch? You mean Is the rest of our family really small and short?
No, like your arm, you're very wide.
Ah, uh huh. The
You've got a strong build.
right.
Feel.
Thank you. I worked very hard on
Mm, yep.
this. Chateauesque style, reminiscent of the Biltmore estate. Probably a real similar thing I would say upon entering a place like this. Why is this powerful? Wonderful.
Because we're big, and even though I said scrunch in the hallways, the rest of it is gigantic, and we're big, and we like big things.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess narrow hallways, tall ceilings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait to
In
unpack.
my like my brain canon for the thing that I made up is just that we have to use some of like the servants' quarters hallways because things are so decayed. That is like my brain, but also not canon to this game. Dear chat, just so you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of details that we add that are just sort of our canon.
Hmm.
Details we add in to make our choices make sense.
Yeah.
I love her very large buttons. I didn't think about how large they were until looking at them right here.
Yes.
So, check this out, Tabitha. You know I'm super strong. Did you know I'm also super smart? The architecture here is breathtaking. Chateauesque style, reminiscent of the Biltmore estate.
Color me marginally impressed. Hadn't pegged you as cultured.
Yay! That was a good choice.
Yeah. Believe it or not, this estate actually predates the Biltmore by
Mm.
nearly 3 decades. Used to be the crown jewel of the region, but times change and attentions of the masses are ever so fickle.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Shall we begin the tour? Follow
Okay.
me.
Okay.
You don't have an option. I said, shall we? And I meant we shall.
Understood. Yes, ma'am. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps.
Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does cleaning. Her name's Janie.
Oh, how nice.
I wouldn't recommend socializing with her.
Oh,
She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly.
okay.
I guess that answers your question on whether or not I'm allergic to it. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits.
I get okay.
Oh, and you can also access the garden through here. It's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you.
Tip.
Tip: some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully.
Ah, someone.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It was in your text box.
Hmm.
You sent someone actually cleans this place. This is so nice. It's nice. It's perfect. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? What if I want ice cream? Natalie. This is so nice. It's much bigger than what I'm used to in the city. Is that a kitchen island?
It is. Thank you.
See, we're nice, Tabitha.
She's so disarmed by how nice we
Is there somewhere in town to buy food? Oh, she hated that. I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week, just because I'm not that type of autistic, where it's like one food for a really long time until I get sick of it. It's sort of like I can't have the exact same food every single time. So,
I cannot relate, and this seems pretentious.
okay. It's fine. We can have our differences. Is there somewhere in town that I could get groceries? I was going to say we, but I don't know how you feel about that. So,
Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I won't be going with you.
okay. And see that's the consideration I was putting in from what little I knew of you. And you're, well, you're, no, I'm not going to say that. I love you. But I'm your guest. Sweet, thanks.
Cool. Good talk.
I think so too. What's next on the tour?
Bathroom, follow me.
Great, it's been hours since I've gone. There was a bathroom on the bus, but I was afraid that if I got up, that weird guy would just follow me.
Sure. I have no context for this, and I'm just gonna keep walking.
As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Is that your cat? What's its name?
Frou Frou, do not try to pet her.
Oh,
If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know.
okay. You decide to follow Tabitha's advice.
Shall we move on? The bathroom will wait.
You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you're lucky to have not fallen through the floors.
Guest bathroom, not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must, if you must.
Okay. It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Okay. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Just gonna piss it. Just get it over with. Pretend we have a penis so at least our body doesn't have to touch it yet.
Yep.
A toilet's a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the halls.
Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me.
Okie dokie. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. I hate having to go down a flight of stairs to go to the bathroom. That feels so far.
It is the only bathroom I can give you.
Okay, that's fair. And I'm your guest, and I'll pee wherever you tell me to pee.
That's right. Thank you.
The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage.
This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you'd better be grateful.
They pay people in talking about our family around here, I guess. Huh?
And in money. But I shouldn't have to pay someone money and also pay attention to them.
Oh.
That's
okay.
asking too much.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're not paying me any money in this moment.
No, I'm not. Look, the closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang up your clothes. But you can use the dresser. Should be empty.
Okay. Do you need help around the house? There's a lot of boxes and stuff lying around here. I could help you move things around and fix the place up.
Look, I appreciate the offer, but Janie comes already once a week. It's fine.
Okay. I know Blonathan doesn't know Janie, but we know Janie. And I think we could help.
Here's the thing. I think that Janie would do more if Tabitha would let her.
Yeah. But I also think Tabitha's got some very traditional views, despite, again, probably working a bit in the mine herself.
Yeah.
So it might just be like, less so like, you're a woman so you can't do this, and more so, you're the cleaner.
Yeah. Like, you don't move stuff around, you clean.
Mm-hmm.
And you only clean the places you're allowed to.
Mm-hmm.
No one cleans that guest bathroom. It's not allowed. That is my emotional support trash.
I'm leaving it here because what if it's important? Not because it has
Yeah,
any sentimental value. I'm not a sentimental person.
why would I be? What has emotions ever gotten anyone other than hurt?
Love,
What?
family.
Family and love do not go together in my brain.
What do you? We'll have a deeper talk later, Tabitha. Don't you worry about this.
Sure.
Oh, this is great. Way nicer than what I'm used to.
Can't say I'm surprised. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. It's not an IKEA bedroom or whatever such nonsense you're used to in the city.
I like that you know what IKEA is. Makes me think you aren't also from this lady on the walls time, though you do have almost the exact same face, and I think it's funny how hard those genetics work.
Well, I am not a simpleton. I have had an IKEA meatball before.
Oh, did you enjoy it?
No, no, it was not macaroni and cheese,
Okay,
nor was it ice cream.
very fair. Do you think if we put it on top of the macaroni and cheese, you would enjoy that?
Just picture her sneering face.
Understood. I guess I'll start to get settled.
Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings.
I thought we.
Look, I need to show you the right places to step at least twice. Otherwise, you're going to fall through the floor. We've established this.
Okay, okay. I didn't notice that the dog was in this one too.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of pictures with the dog. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day.
Oh.
Don't expect to see much of me. Yep, some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, some right away and others down the line.
There will happen to be a library in the estate, would there? I'm not sure what else to do with my time. The only things I do are lift and read.
Mm-hmm. What else do you need in life?
But honestly, what else do you need in life? You're bettering your mind, you're bettering your body, you're bettering your soul. Why do you not like this? There wouldn't happen to be a library in the estate, would there? I'm not sure what else I should do with my time.
There is, but as I said earlier, most of this building is off limits.
Okay.
And the library's in the West Wing, which is extra off limits.
Oh,
You're better off heading into town. I'm pretty sure there's a library there.
okay. Do you think you could take me to town before you leave?
No, it's just
Oh,
down the hill. You can walk there yourself.
okay. It's just we drove here from town, and I feel like maybe there was a reason you did that.
Because I didn't want to walk back the estate from town.
Yeah, yeah. And like maybe it's the same reason I might want to ride.
I have work to do.
Okay, okay. Well, what kind of work do you do?
I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me.
Okay.
Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long.
I bet. I've got a friend back home that's running a Renaissance fair, and it's just like a 1 day event, and it requires a lot of like attention and logistics. So I don't feel you, but like I feel like I adjacently feel you.
I don't see how that's relevant.
Okay. Can I come watch? Watch what?
the mining.
Don't you ever think about things you could be doing with your life that might give you a better sense of purpose than running a coal mine? That's very presumptuous of us.
Yeah.
Ew, gross. Running a coal mine has got to be one of the most ethically and physically vile jobs. Wait, does that say hashtag girl boss?
Yeah.
I don't remember
Um,
these.
just so you know, if you do say hashtag girl boss and you do get to have your one-on-one with Tabitha later, she does also say hashtag girl boss, and you do get to make her say that, and it's very fun. But I don't know if we're gonna go that route.
Damn, I can't believe you're only in your 20s and already running a coal mine. Talk about hashtag girl boss. The biggest man you know is saying this to you.
Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to your name, Blonathan.
Oh, well, yeah, that's why I'm saying you're so impressive.
Any other inane questions before I leave?
Well, thank you for asking. Actually, um, no, I don't like any of these
I
questions.
always ask her if I did anything wrong. Really? I usually do that because it gives you the option to like level the playing field and be like, "Hey man, what the fuck?"
Okay. Hey, did I do something wrong? You asked me to come to this funeral, but since the moment I got here, you've been acting like I spat in your coffee. Almost like you're trying to keep an emotional distance from me for something bad you might have to do to me at the end of this week or something. What's going on? Was it something I said?
Ooh, and see, we also get a read on like how we've been. Okay, I'm sorry, I've been testy since you've gotten here, but you've been too nice.
What?
The last thing I need right now is someone sucking up to me every 5 minutes.
I'm just trying to get to know you and be jovial with you. We don't have any existing relationship prior to this.
Please, just stay out of my hair until later, okay? I have work to do.
Okay. I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back.
We'll see. There is a lot that needs to get done this week.
Your cousin
See, so
leaves.
we can be too nice to our cousin. She doesn't know how to take people being kind to her. Too much too fast.
We're love bombing.
Yeah.
It's not my fault we know her in many other different timelines.
This isn't like Slay the Princess though. It doesn't remember anything.
But I
Or rather,
remember.
yeah. I know, me too.
Your cousin leaves through the front door, and now it's just you. You in this sprawling, decrepit estate. In the D&D one, 3 out of 4 of us agreed to go and check out the Forbidden Wing, despite it being a round robin thing. I looked at everyone and went, how do we feel about going to the Forbidden Wing? And it was like, yes, excellent. And then Frankie took off the lock, and then Sophie immediately went, I'm gonna put it back and walk away.
Oh.
Because I want to get on Tabitha's good side. And I go, what? We agreed.
She doesn't know we're here.
She's literally not in the house right now. We have street smart. We could put this back after we're done looking at it. And it's this
Yeah.
same. He's a good person, I guess. But also,
Yeah.
not that good a person because most of us consented to doing this. And they, with their choice, decided to instead negate all of our choices.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're having a fun time still.
Yeah.
Let's go see Dustin. Now that your cousin's gone, the aches and pains of your journey sink into your bones. You stumble back up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Put the spare clothes in the dresser. Hello, Dustin.
Yeah.
You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It is quiet, but angry. Oh, pardon me. You gently close the drawer, leaving the marsupial in peace. This drawer belongs to Dustin, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Nope.
You. You open the top drawer next. It's empty. As good a place as you'll find to put your clothes. Based on the state of the house, I wonder if, because there's the option to put your clothes on top of Dustin, and then you can't
Hmm.
get them if you don't have talked to animals. If there's an option at one point later in the week to be like, well, I ran out of clothes.
Oh, yeah. I wonder. I don't know.
Either time to go and buy new clothes or try and figure out where to do my laundry here. Maybe I should talk to Janie.
Yeah. Maybe I should get a shopping montage.
Maybe I should get a shopping montage. Based on the state of this house, you wonder if you'd have been better keeping off your clothes in your nice clean bag. But there's no going back now. Check the closet. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in there. Pick up the doll! Of course you share your room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you. Why not?
The, the child that mysteriously disappeared.
And then we had an era of prosperity shortly after, for unrelated reasons.
Of course, of course.
You close the closet behind you. Look out the window. Is Sam there? No. I like these nuts. And we're not going to think
They're
about.
good.
Yeah. Thank you for not
Yeah.
acknowledging that.
You're welcome.
I think that was very strong of you.
Hey, I already did it once, you know. Can't kick them while they're down.
You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the bird song. Yeah, you'd definitely do that. Just not right now. Let's look at Mary, right? This must be
I think so.
an older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you've barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Yeah, maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood to have a conversation. No naps, we sleep in the streets like men. It doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. But we can't get in. Unless we can break the lock? Because we're so strong?
Mm, I don't think we can. We can try, though.
I think. Hey, what's this symbol about?
Over the bed?
Yeah.
Looks like a skeleton to me.
It
I was
kind
looking at it earlier.
Yeah, it kind of looks like
Like an eyeball with wings
an
and a leg.
eyeball with wings. Like the angel, but it like if it was on one of those doctor sticks that I'm forgetting the name of.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember either.
But you
It's
know
like
what?
Hermes' scepter, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like you get it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's go eat PB&J. The only thing you've had to eat in the past 8 hours were those boiled peanuts you got from that strange young man on the bus. Young man? He seemed kind of like an.
Didn't Was he supposed to be like someone like in his like late teens. Like, is he supposed to be like 19? He looks like he's like early 30s to me.
Yeah, he looks kind of like a normal aged man to me.
It's
Just
like your regular man-child guy.
truly the just some guy of guys, and I've never
Yeah,
imagined the just some guy to be anything under 28 at the youngest.
yeah. Because like we're in our 20s, we're young.
Yeah. Yeah. Cuz it doesn't let us interact with Oscar in a full romantic way until we get the old curse. And I love
Uh,
complaining to people.
I think Oscar's okay. I think that I romanced Oscar without being old, but
Really?
the Dr. Kelly you can't romance you're old.
I must have been getting them mixed up.
Because I'm pretty sure Tabitha is the one who sacrificed herself for the run I did with Oscar.
Nice. Do you get to see a Tabitha Old Sprite?
Yeah.
Nice. I've
Has
never been
Tabitha never sacrificed herself for you? Oh
literally
no.
never. The times where she might have, I didn't call her because I wanted to go on a date with Sam Wayne.
I know, that's the thing, is like it's like you kind of got to choose between romance or your cousin.
Yeah.
And like the thing is we are here for our cousin, so is it hard?
I'm gonna go for the romance every time.
Mhm. Well, we're gonna choose our cousin this time. See all of her good scenes.
Anyways, that strange young man on the bus. Suffice it to say, you're still hungry, and a PB&J sounds like exactly what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. Maybe I'll make a PB&J after this. It's been a while.
Nice.
Hello, Miss Frou Frou. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. This part in D&D did take maybe an hour.
Of course. There's so much to explore.
There's so much to explore. We're going to go look at the garden. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here. Okay.
I've yet to like have any options that let me do any like when I wander deeper. And I feel like there's got to be like some combination that lets
We just gotta crack the code.
yeah.
General Electric mention.
Mhm.
You head back inside and close the door behind you. It's either something we somehow haven't been able to find yet, or it's just a setup for later, but I don't see why, in what way it would be setting up anything.
I think just like setting it up maybe for like a hey, when you explore this later, you can like go further. But that one time you went further, nothing happened. And when I did play with Chloe, I did have to be like, no, 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 you need to keep going. Like when we were looking for the footprints, and I was like, you need to go farther. You can't just stay here. And she was like, no, but what if something bad happens? I'm like, it's okay. Go. Go, sweet child.
What if I get caught? Yeah.
That's the game.
Yeah. This is clearly Frou Frou's spot on the counter. We got his stat, so we're backing away.
Yes.
You back away from Frou Frou, trying not to make any sudden movements. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped on the door reading, Janie, stay out! In all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are the words, Okie dokie. You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle.
You're required to examine the old takeout.
No. Why'd you do
Yeah.
that? What were you
This
expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess wholly congealed in its styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it used to be. I can smell that through
Yeah.
the screen.
It's disgusting.
Disgusting. This substance doesn't just smell bad, it smells ancient. Bro! Protein is protein!
Protein is protein.
What do you mean?
I mean, well, it's kind of alive. I mean, it is alive, and living things have protein, maybe.
I could just smell that there was meat in here at some point.
Yeah.
Give myself food poisoning and barf on a ditchling? Tempting. It's knocked me out. What do you mean? Powerful build just makes you kind of gross.
Yeah, the reason why I like doing book smart and powerful build is powerful build also has like the like quality of the assumption that you are dumb as fuck. And that but you're also book smart and it is very fun. The weight of decision.
The parts of me that want to click and don't want to click are both so strong.
Click it.
Ugh! Protein is protein, you say to yourself as you force the slimy substance down your throat and into the steel trap that is your stomach. Your mouth and throat and senses might be revolted, but you know your muscles will thank you for this later. Will they?
I've never gotten any consequences for doing this. I don't do it every time though, because it's gross. But it does establish that we don't puke or get sick very often.
Yeah, you've never been one to puke or get sick, so you don't see any reason why this side would be any different. I'm immune to everything. I'm
strong.
the biggest, most healthy man alive.
You're welcome.
Take the jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jelly jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You said you heard I was having a sad day, and what? You want to make it worse? You breathe a sigh of release when you realize it's recent.
I also know that you would be upset if you found out that that was an option and I didn't tell you about it. So,
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Distressing. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in the kitchen that Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is the rest of it. Better close the fridge and keep looking. I'm not gonna touch anything else. I don't care if the mayonnaise is protein. I'm not eating that on top of the slime.
no, that's the only other option. You can speed run the rest of this if you want to. I don't remember there being anything else that was.
Okay. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. To the pantry. Tabitha sure loves mac and cheese. Boy, does she, and boy, do I. I need to re-up my stock soon.
Mm-hmm.
Take bread. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is the rest of it. I'm not saying all that. The
Fair,
king,
fair.
the king of nut butters, and only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. We're leaving. You close the pantry door as best you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Look at the cabinets. Do not grab the bowl. This cabinet
Nope.
must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware, and oddly enough, the utensils. Grab a plate and a butter knife. This is the last ingredient you need to make your PB&J. Time to get to work. Examine the shot glass, though. Deb! It reads, I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name is Pearl Ann, so this wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you've heard from your mom, Pearl Ann wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave them themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. So it's Tabitha's, and she makes friends with 50-year-olds who do, which does make sense.
No, it belongs to Janie. Janie just brought it over.
No, it belongs to Tabitha, and she
Oh, you're
has
right. I'm so sorry.
cheerful 50-year-old friends, which is why she warmed up to Janie so much.
Of course. Actually, it's Tabitha's, and she really enjoys going thrifting, and she likes picking up novelty things because she finds that kitschy and funny, and is not an incredibly serious person.
I knew it. I knew it. Why am I so dark on this screen? I'm always either blown out or I'm in the shadows.
For fun.
My light really wants to keep me guessing. See, because now I'm so washed out. I think I'd rather be a little bit dark than washed out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because it's probably also a little bit the filter I'm using.
Yeah, absolutely. It does definitely distort.
It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock, NC, North Carolina. It says it right there. So your aunt and cousin actually travel sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. We aren't grabbing that bowl. You can't make me.
Nope.
You close the cabinet and look back at the rest of the kitchen. On second thought, you're not actually hungry anymore.
Oh my god. We need the more
We
protein.
need that protein. We ate the slime. We might as well eat the fucking PB&J.
Yeah. We gotta get those macros.
We eat slime.
Yeah.
We're gonna kiss Stella or Oscar with this mouth?
Yeah.
Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congrats! Protein awaits! A job well done. All of that hassle, and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Continue searching. Congratulations! You've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Might as well head to town.
Yeah.
There's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that.
I do think that we'll have a more successful day if we like romance Oscar as opposed to Stella. Because I think like to really open up Stella's, we would, if we want to be try and get Tabitha to sacrifice herself, then we need to make sure that we are like spending time with her. And I think to properly romance Stella, you need to choose Stella over Tabitha sometimes. So having you have to do that less when you romance Oscar, I think.
Yeah. Noted. Thank you, advisor.
Yes, good.
If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Maybe. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Yes, she's vulnerable. It's really pretty out here.
Mhm.
Finally, you made it back to town. The holler, as that regularly aged guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, and their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Ah!
Gretchen!
Baby!
Okay, Southern or New York?
New York.
Okay, and you or me? Well, you're doing all the narration right now, and we're with Stella a lot, so I'll be Stella.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc.
Is that supposed to be a dog?
How rude.
Tell me more about this wonderful creature. I am in love with this dog and wish to know everything there is to know about her.
Gladly. Her favorite food is Cheese Whiz. Her favorite toy is an old sock I sewed to look like a squirrel. And her favorite show is Murder, She Wrote. Sometimes I leave it on in the background while I'm working to give her something to do. She'll actually sit in her little bed and watch it, like an old lady with her programs.
She is an old lady with her programs.
Yeah.
That's so cute. How do you first meet her?
My mom was a vet, and she used to visit the regional animal shelter on weekends to do checkups. When I was really young, I'd go with her to volunteer, which really meant I'd do a little bit of manual labor and then play with the dogs for the rest of the day. One weekend, believe it or not, someone dropped off this little 1-year-old pug that had outgrown its cute puppy stage.
Impossible.
When I went to clean her, right? I agree. Look at her. She's still in her cute puppy stage. Come on. Ugh. When I went to clean her kennel, she looked up at me with those big, watery, nervous eyes, wagging her entire butt and whimpering like no one had ever loved her before. I couldn't not fall head over heels, you know?
I know. I'm experiencing it right now.
Yeah. Ugh, my parents were rugged mountain folk, so they weren't big on toy breeds, and at first they refused to even consider adopting poor Gretchen.
Oh.
But I kept visiting every week, and soon enough they caved and let me take her home. My dad still wasn't too keen on her at first, but soon enough, he was taking her out on the trails like she was a hound dog. Ugh, sorry for talking your ear off, but I can't help it. Ugh, I could prattle on about Gretchen for hours. But where are my manners? Talking to you for this long without introducing myself? I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up here in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that.
Well, thank you.
You weren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral?
No. Hi. I'm Blonathan.
You must be Tabby's cousin, right? That's the only person who I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her all alone up in that big house.
I can imagine Tabitha ever going by something so baby. Why do you want to know? She seems alright. She seems about the same as the whole time we've known each other, so...
Yup.
I don't know how she's doing it. I don't. Why do you care? She's awful, and as far as I can tell, she openly hates me.
So dramatic.
I'm sorry. Did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so...
Cute. Well, she did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay.
I'm worried about her too.
Yeah, she's always been a little rough around the edges, but I figured she'd probably be having a rough go of things. She and her mom are really close.
Like normal
To
close or
think
cult
she'd,
close?
um, I honestly don't really, close.
Okay.
Yeah, I try not to judge people too much when I can. To think that she's been up in that old mansion all by herself, it's probably good for her now that you're staying there,
Mm.
even if she doesn't think so herself.
Hmm. She's really not worth your time. Trust me, I know this. I've known her for an hour.
Yeah.
How long have you known her?
Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody's known everybody else for as far back as they can remember.
Hmm.
Tabby and I, sorry, got a little close when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer's Night Dream. I was Puck, and she was Mustard Seed.
I do.
As you might have expected, she was, more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit by the end.
This is her softened up.
Well, I mean, yeah, at least for me.
Mm.
Plus, I mean, what else is a Puck for if not to soften up a mustard seed, you know? But then she graduated, and that was that. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving.
Are you going to give me protein?
I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat.
Protein
But if we
biscuit.
go to the library, we can talk to Oscar.
Turn around and leave without saying another word.
Yeah,
I
we
think,
can wander for a while and say thank you if we want to talk to Oscar. Yeah.
yeah. I think I'm just gonna wander for a while. Thanks for the offer, though.
Okay, if you're sure. You're missing out,
I
though.
know.
But I'm sure I'll be seeing you around. Don't be a stranger.
The two continue on their way up the road, leaving you to your business. Go to the town hall.
Yeah.
Hello. When I told my brother about this game, and he was like, "Who do you romance?" And I went, "Sam Wayne." He went, "Okay, well, who out of the actual romance options do you romance?" And I went, "Oscar, because he's a good dad, and also kind of a whore because he walks around in a little black tank top pushing his tits together."
Mhm, mhm.
Uh, right after he finished it, he texted me, "I finished it. It was really good. I see what you're saying about Oscar. I agree."
Nice. I am remembering that we do have to forego one of the Oscar scenes to be able to spend with our cousin, but it's fine. It's fine.
What you find inside the elegant building is not a town hall, as was suggested by the letters carved in stone out front. Instead, you find something that looks more like a library. In fact, it is a library. The air is thick with the smell of old paper and fresh coffee. A man busies himself sorting books on a mobile shelf, and a cat lounges on a book cart. There's a group of teens gathered on the stairs. One of them has my hairstyle. Not sitting in chairs, despite the prevalence of empty seats, as is their custom. They glance at you with slight annoyance, as is their custom.
Mm, I guess Southern?
Yeah.
Hi there, I'm Oscar. If you need any help, just let me know.
The cat too meows at you in seemingly warm greeting.
Hi, Pixel.
Hi, Pixel. Go talk to Oscar. Hi. Oscar, clearly the librarian here, smiles at you from behind the shelf of books. But as his eyes focus on your face, the smile fades, replaced, "I can speak words," with a look of
Yeah,
dawning recognition.
wait a minute. You must be. No, never mind. Sorry.
"Who's that, Dad? Do you know him?"
No, Rosalina, don't worry about it. Oh my god, wait, I heard somebody at school talking about how the long lost Scarlet Heir was coming back to town this week. You know, for the funeral? That must be them.
"But, Becca, Miss Tabitha's the heir, right?"
Shut up, Alexis. I know what I heard.
I think Alexis is right. I think Tabitha already owns the mines.
Ugh, you're 13, Rosalina. Stop acting like you know things. Girls, please be nice to each other. Yes, this is Tabitha's cousin, and no, they aren't the true heir to the Scarlet Fortune or anything like that. They're just here to pay respects to Miss Pearland. So much for not making you feel like everything we know everything about you. I have to imagine that's a bit uncomfortable, but welcome to Scarlet Hollow, Blonathan.
This man is the town librarian. If you have any lingering questions about history, he's probably a good person to ask. That's true. You seem knowledgeable. I had a few questions about the town.
Well, it is my job to help with those.
Sick.
Great, a history lesson. What's the point of being on fall break if school's gonna follow us wherever we go?
You can leave.
Yeah.
No one's forcing you to be in the library, the place where you go to learn when you're not in school.
Yeah. Pixel's so cute.
Pixel's so cute. How long has my family owned the mine? The town's named after the Scarlets. How haunted is this town, would you say? Tell me your honest opinion. Is the mine doing well? Let's get some information about how long we've owned the mine.
Oh, they started it, even founded the town.
Yeah.
There's a whole local history unit the kids are taught in school that talks about all the ways the Scarlet family has helped shape the history of the Holler. And, of course, there's the drama that they don't teach you about in schools that you learn from old ladies who like to talk. I think they latch onto it because it's fun to imagine it all unfolding in that big mansion like a real Southern Gothic novel.
Yeah. Are there any scandals? You mentioned drama. Are there any scandals I should know about?
I'd say there have been more tragedies than scandals.
Oh,
At least, that's most of what I've heard.
but you just said...
The lost generation gets brought up a lot. Your grandmother and her sister. I don't know if Vivian ever told you about them. Wait, I know about this. Miles Forsyth told me about it. He said Vivian and Perlan's mom was like a teen mom, and she died in childbirth because they were twins, and she was just like gushing blood after.
Oh. What about the sister?
She died before that, or went missing or something, but like probably died, and is definitely dead now since it's been like 1,000. The Scarlet family's seen a lot of death. The boys from the previous generation died in World War II, and there was even someone in the generation before that who died in the collapse of 1918.
Theodore.
Like I said, a lot of tragedy.
How haunted is this town, would you say, as you look off towards your home currently being haunted
Yep.
with disease?
Haunted. Suppose old towns collect their fair share of stories, and old buildings certainly carry a lot of history. It's hard to feel like you're ever alone in a place that's seen so many souls come and go.
I guess fair. I'm assuming most people work at the mine, but tell me, in your honest opinion, is the mine doing well?
That seems like a question for your cousin. I don't think I'm really the best judge of that.
Okay.
Though if you ask me, I think she should look into renewables. Get a few windmills going, try to branch out into something a little less damaging to the earth and the people who live on it. I don't know, I'm just throwing ideas out there.
You got some nice ideas and a nice bow tie.
Mm-hmm.
So, might as well. This is like a company town, right? Do most people work in the mines?
I don't, and Kanika and Sybil at the general store don't. And the folks at the diner and the gas station and the town doctor, jobs that exist by virtue of this being a town.
Sure. My dad works there.
Yeah, basically everybody's dad works there. And my dad worked there too.
Oh.
I never said it wasn't the most prevalent job in town, just that there are other things Scarlet Hollow has to offer. As for it being a company town, those are technically illegal, since you have to pay people in money these days. But your cousin does own a fair bit of the properties around here, and she leases them to the workers for less than what she would charge non-employees, so there's a bit of an incentive to take whatever deal comes with that, even if it takes a chunk out of the paycheck. You didn't hear me making any claims about it, though.
Okay. I'll stop grilling you on history.
Were you grilling me? I was enjoying getting to talk to someone who cares about history for once.
But Dad, it's boring.
Just because it's boring doesn't mean it isn't important, Rosa. Or interesting to other people.
Pet the cat. You pet the cat. He purrs loudly, leaning fully into your knuckle as you scratch underneath his chin. He is way into this. So into this that he gives you an affectionate little bite, still purring like a motorboat, and you pull your hand away slowly before he can decide you're a fun toy to try and disembowel.
That's what Ripley does when we pet her.
Squid that did that to me when he laid on me when I got home. I thought it was very nice.
Yeah.
Usually when he detects I am sad, he immediately decides to leave and hide.
Aw. Glad he gave comfort.
I'd like to talk to whoever's in charge around here, the mayor or whatever, for no reason. I have no reason to talk to them at this point. I just want to.
I need to report my cousin being mean to me.
Why don't they leave like my mom did? Do you know my cousin?
Well, everyone in towns like these kind of knows each other, but I wouldn't say we're friends or even acquaintances.
Okay.
I know of her, and presumably she knows of me.
Yeah.
I hope she's doing all right. I know it's hard to grapple with the loss of a parent, especially so young. Disappointingly common up in these parts. People don't tend to go to the doctor until it's too late, and most of them live hard lives on top of that. Seems even Pearl Ann wasn't safe from the ravages of mountain life. Oh my god. That is way too much information.
No, it's not. He is right, though. Didn't your uncle die last year, Alexis? Yeah, he was pretty young, and he got cancer.
Ew, can everyone stop oversharing?
I hate being vulnerable.
I don't remember asking for a Greek chorus to chime in on my conversation, girls.
I did. I would like these girls to follow me around everywhere, mostly so they don't end up in the mines.
Yeah. Then don't talk so loud.
You don't have to exist right beside us. You mentioned that you don't even want to be here or learning things.
Yeah.
There's a lot of boarded up buildings on Main Street. Why do you think people still stay here? Why don't they leave like my mom did?
That's a big question. Oh my god, they're both doing it now. They're both being weird.
Wait, be quiet. I want to hear.
And that's why we're made for each other.
Wait, be quiet. I want to hear what they say.
Don't tell me to be quiet, 13-year-old.
The most derogatory thing I can say about you, because everything else about you is pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you want the sincere answer or the cliff note?
I want to hear the sincere answer. Lay it on me, please.
All right, you asked for it. Now, I won't speak for folks who have never left, but as someone who left for a while and came back, for me it was family and an obligation to other families in the community where I was raised.
Mm-hmm.
I watched so many of my peers struggle just to finish high school and didn't make it that far. They had to work to help their families keep the lights on. They didn't have the choices my father made sure to give me, because his goal in life was to keep me out of those mines. And he worked himself to exhaustion every day to make sure that never happened. And ultimately, my choice was whether to abandon these people I had grown up with or to come back and use that education to try to make things better for the next generation. So I let parents drop their kids off all day in summer when they have to work, and I set up my little reading adventure stamp rally with them and try to get the county to buy us another computer so more people can access resources they don't have at home.
That's so sweet.
Okay, this is important.
Yeah.
Do
Oh,
you think a Japanese air dragon would like pizza or eclairs?
I think eclairs. This
Me
is
too.
this is just like having a conversation with Natalie and Thor's in the background.
Yeah.
Pizza? I could really go for pizza right now. Maybe rice cakes because they're all airy and rice comes from Japan.
Rice doesn't come from Japan. It comes from all of Asia. You'll learn that when you catch up to us in school, and that's why I'm the one clicking the answers. My vibe is eclairs.
Becca and I get each other on an emotional level. I was her once.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, there's nothing better for raising a kid than a couple of doting grandparents who wanted to spend time with her before they passed.
She's gonna grow up to be a beautiful non binary one day. That's difficult. Thanks for sharing. We don't get an answer to that.
No.
And then nod with satisfaction. Time for questions is over.
Ugh, we got a sea worm? Ew, we're clearly too distracted by all that talking over there. Thought libraries are supposed to be quiet places of study.
I'm studying something for sure.
Come on, let's go to your place, Alexis. I feel like a 5-year-old when I hang out in the library anyway.
Then why are you here? Yeah, we can watch movies in your basement. Do you think your parents would mind? I can ask.
They never mind. Come on, let's go.
Oh. The teens start towards the door with Becca in the lead.
Wait, Rosalina, when should I expect you back?
Um,
We're doing a sleepover, right?
we'll have to see. My mom was going to make pot pies for dinner.
That's okay, we can order pizza.
Their conversation fades as they walk out the door.
Keep me post.
Teens, am I right? You say knowingly, despite your lack of children.
I'm sure I'll miss this when she's off at college. That's what I keep telling myself, at least. Anyway, I'd better go shelve these books before it gets too late. But feel free to stop by anytime. You were lovely to chat with.
Aw, you're lovely. You make your way back to Main Street. I guess.
Yeah, go say hi to Kanika.
Oh, yeah! I always forget that she's here during your first day because every other day she's not there and you have to deal with either
Yeah.
Miles or Sibyl. So every time I'm like, I don't want to go to the general store. You wander into the quaint little general store. The country ambiance clashes terribly with the goth woman behind the counter, who has been eyeing you with something between curiosity and dawning horror.
Oh my god.
She was clearly trying to say it quietly, but of course you heard her. You're the only two people here.
No, it doesn't feel right if she's not Russian. She's going to be Russian.
Thank you. Uh, if Because when we'd done all the casting and Sam Wayne came up, I was like, I am too overwhelmed by him being here for me to actually cast this. Someone do it. And then Sophie did, but Sophie also plays Sybil and the main character, the only two people Sam Wayne talks to. Part of me was like, I love your Sybil, but if you give up Sybil, then I can bring her Russian accent back. Well, bye. Fare thee well, fair maiden.
Disgusting.
We haven't acted like this at all until this point when we saw a fucking goth baddie.
Yeah.
And we get possessed by some fedora.
Sorry, I can't contain myself. Oh.
Your gaze turns toward the shelves. Ice cream! You quickly head to the fridges, grabbing the nearest frostbitten pint of ice cream before making your way to the register.
We're unfortunately out of Hillbrook Creamery in case brand loyalty runs in the family. I'm Kanika, by the way. I figured you must be Tabitha's cousin. It's only fair you should know my name since I know yours.
Nice to meet you, Kanika. I know you already said you knew my name, but I'm Blonathan.
Well, thanks for not being weirded out by it. Oh, wrong accent. Thanks for not... No. Fuck.
You got this.
Thank you. Well, thanks for not being weirded out by it.
Everyone in town is so friendly. I just met this Stella girl on the street and she offered me a biscuit. Everyone in this town is so friendly. I just met... And the librarian was super nice too. Why does everyone know who I am? So what do you think of Tabitha? Who cares about all that stuff? Do you know my cousin? I wonder who makes these. It's not Reese.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jewelry by Janie.
Oh, nice. I was gonna say that the art looked like something Janie would make, but let me see. I think that the art, at least one of those things of art, is made by the person that Duke is having the family feud with. I think he makes one. I think he does that. That's my headcanon.
So true, so true. We have not met this man yet. I do think he's dead.
Tremaine.
Like
I don't think
Cinderella's
he's
mom.
dead.
You know what would be fun is if he was some sort of like doomsday apocalypse guy who comes to you in like episode 6 or 7 and be like, here's everything, we need to save the town, and everyone's like, yeah, we know, Blonathan told us.
Yes. But I also think that if we don't at some point meet with Avery and get them in it, we won't get in this run through, we won't get to talk to him. Because I'm pretty sure that Avery's are in. That's the... Because Avery's his friend.
So true, so true. Everyone in this town is so friendly. I just met this Stella girl on the street, and the librarian was super nice too, and I love my cousin Tabitha.
Oh, you've already met Stella and Oscar. Great, they're both much better welcoming committees than I am.
So anyways, about Tabitha, what do you think of her? She
That
front face.
Friends. Are you guys friends?
I don't know, I just met her.
Well, if she's been a little mean, try not to take it personal. That's just Tabby.
Okay.
Good luck with her this week. I mean, the stuff that she and Parlan used to say about you, well, it doesn't bear repeating.
My aunt... Wait, my
What?
aunt...
No, repeat it.
Yeah. My aunt used to talk about me? What did she say?
If you really want to know... That you and your mom were stuck-up city people who thought that you were better than the town. That your mom was for having you out of wedlock, and that it's good your mom left because she was going to drink the family fortune. She would just say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, she was a bitch. Your cousin kind of is too.
Yeah, but I
So.
think she can be reformed. Did you know we have the same nails?
No, I didn't. Is it hard to lift weights with nails?
Surprisingly not. You just gotta be gentle.
Okay, well, I mean, and so far as all of that rumor stuff, I never believed a word of it because I heard what you always said about my family too, and I knew nothing that came out of her mouth was worth anyone's time. I think most people in town knew that.
Okay.
However, Tabitha is not most people. I'm sure she believed it all. I don't envy you having to spend the whole week with someone who thinks so poorly of you.
I feel like we're getting a better rapport going.
Yeah, we're just being too nice. We gotta like give her some jabs, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like witty repartee, be
Banter.
blasé sometimes. Banter, thank you, yes. And she's generally difficult to be around anyway.
I don't think so. You do not feel like the first normal person I talked to. That's Oscar.
Yeah,
Before I forget, how much do I owe you?
$5.
You hand Kanika a 5. As is custom, the ice cream is now yours. I like your fashion. How do you get away with fashion like that in a rural southern town?
What, like they're going to try me for witchcraft?
Right?
Sure, I get weird looks sometimes, and there's definitely some ladies in town who have made it their job to save my soul. But there are way too many hippies in these hills for most people to be concerned about what I'm wearing.
Fair.
And my mom is queen hippie, so I'm probably the least witchy person I know. Everyone my mom talks to might as well be wearing a pointy hat and carrying a broom.
So you're upholding the family tradition.
Yes. But also no, because I fucking hate this.
You'd still say fairly welfare maiden. What do you think of Scarlet Hollow?
Do you want me to be honest, or do you want me to sound like a tour guide? If you want me to go to tour guide mode, it has nice trees in autumn, though so does the rest of the western North Carolina. And if you want my honest opinion, I think this town is rotting from the inside, and it's
Oh.
only a matter of time until it finally breathes its last.
Okay.
I told you I fucking hate it.
Yeah, I'm just. There's a very big leap between the two thoughts.
But again, nice trees in autumn.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's autumn right now, it's almost Halloween.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Happy birthday, Miss Goth. Happy early birthday since it's not Halloween yet.
Nope. End of the week. Ah, I'm pretty sure that like this is set up so that like it ends like the end of the week is on.
That's not concerning.
Nope. Auspicious days are never used for ritual.
I have a lot of time to kill. What is there to do in town?
If you're looking for something exciting, you definitely came to the wrong place. The only restaurant we have in town is the diner. The only place to hang out is probably the library. There's a gas station for what that's worth.
I like the library.
Yeah, yes, he's nice. Like I said, better welcoming committee than me, as you can tell by now. Oh, there's also a bar, but it's not exactly a place you'd want to go. It's a dive that's always full of minors.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure someone at the diner is throwing a party this weekend in case you want to go to a weird house party with a bunch of strangers the day before a funeral.
I'm sure nothing weird or bad will happen there.
If I were you, I would just wait out the week. Read the book, hope for the days to pass quickly, then go back to your life and forget you were ever here.
I love book. It doesn't sound like you like this place. Fairly welfare maiden. Leave silently?
I tried playing like a run through where I was just like silent as often as I could possibly be, and it did not give me any new options. So I was like, this is boring. I'm going back to the normal way.
Yeah, no kidding.
But it is interesting to know that like there's the metric of like what people think of you of like openness versus closeness. And
Mm-hmm.
saying that would definitely like saying nothing very often would people would be like, this man is a closed book.
Mm-hmm. Seeing that chart was insane.
Yeah,
Blew my mind. For those who are
yeah.
watching who don't know what we're talking about, my brother sent me a screenshot of the romance Wikipedia for this game, and the relationships one, and it had a full like 8 or 9 point map. I forget what those kinds of grids are called, where it's like zero's the middle and then the bigger one's the outside, and it makes a funky shape.
I don't remember what they're called either, but yeah.
And there was a bunch of different options, and I got so overwhelmed I don't remember any of the options that it had. But it was crazy. It's crazy to think about how all of these people are working off of like different things they think about you. Fucking Abby Howard, Abby Howard's husband, other guy who worked on this game. Fucking people that you are.
hmm Black tabby.
Black Tabby Games, company that you are. Beautiful. Thanks for the ice cream. I'll see you around.
You don't have to thank me. It's my job. Good luck out there.
Okay. You find yourself on Scarlet Hollow's desolate main street once again. It looks like the sun's finally starting to set. Maybe you'll see if a sleepy southern town like Scarlet Hollow has a vibrant nightlife another day, but for now you feel ready to head back to the estate. Okay. After we find the next person to talk to, I want to do a little check-in to see how we're feeling about stream and game and stuff, because it's been about 2 hours.
Yeah, sounds good.
You return to the dirt road, beginning the trek back up towards the estate. Tip: you can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box at any time. There's nothing here though, and that's okay. Usually they give us that option when we're here with Stella,
Yeah,
so we can look at Gretchen.
yeah.
Oh,
Sweet baby angel.
mm-hmm. Sweet little baby love of my life, apple of my eye. Every once in a while during heavy scenes, I will hear her breathing in my headphones and be like, what the fuck is that?
Yes.
As the sun sinks deeper into the horizon, the sky is flooded with orange and pink hues, the shadows around you darkening and stretching out over the path. The mountains seem to make night come quickly here, their rounded hills blotting out the dying sun prematurely, casting the valley of Scarlet Hollow in an eerie autumn twilight. You've had a long day. Between traveling and meeting all these strangers, the dusty bed that waits you back at the estate is starting to sound very appealing. There's a sound on the path behind you. You turn back to the road but find nothing. What do you mean?
I can see it right now.
It's clear as day and has been there the whole time. You still
Yeah, but we don't have keen eye.
You still seem to be alone. Find a big stick just in case. Your eyes scan the side of the mountain road, settling on a large stick. This will definitely protect you. And then you hear another sound. A shuffle of leaves. You look up to see a creature in the middle of the road, paused in mid-step, one paw still held in mid-air. It's staring at you with a wild and unkempt look in its eye. It's a mountain lion, and there's something horribly wrong with it. There aren't supposed to be any mountain lions in the Appalachians. They went extinct a long time ago. Appalachian mountain lions are just an urban legend. And yet,
Mm-hmm.
though this urban legend is now taking yet another step towards you, drool leaking from its slack mouth. Urban legend or not, a mountain lion can run up to 43 miles per hour, nearly twice as fast as the fastest known human athlete. Ready your weapon. Make yourself big and loud. You puff yourself up, stretching out your arms, bellowing at it with all you have. No, it doesn't care! Its desperation drives it forward with surprising speed, ears back and claws glinting as it charges you. You swing at it at your stick. That's a very nicely drawn stick, and a very grossly drawn mountain lion.
Yeah.
You swing your stick as the did you say thwack?
Yeah.
Nice. As it barrels towards you, your blow connecting with a heavy and satisfying crack. It's stunned for the briefest of moments, and then it lunges again, pawing at your ankles, its momentum dragging you towards the tree line. And from there, sliding down the hill, we fall anyway. But we take it with us.
Yeah.
It's disorienting, but you manage to move the creature's body under you just before the heavy impact. You find yourself stunned, but relatively uninjured. Oh, but the mountain lion isn't finished. Its body oozing from the fall, it pushes itself back to its feet, killing intent shining clear in its wide yellow eyes. And then the evening air is pierced with the sound of a gunshot. The mountain lion is gone in a flash, leaving a thin trail of blood behind as it disappears into the dark woods beyond the path. As you gain your bearings, you realize that your ice cream is gone?
Yeah.
No! What do you mean? I paid $5 for that.
Yeah.
That's
And our cousin won't let us eat hers.
Our cousin won't let us eat hers. That was very cheap ice cream.
How about that we lost our ice cream? Can we have some of yours now? We had a hard day.
Here's the receipt to prove I tried to buy my own ice cream. You must have lost it.
You probably ate it already. And now you just want some of mine too.
You can cut me open and check my tummy.
Can I be Duke?
Yeah.
Damn. Nearly had the thing.
We found a person we need to check in.
Yeah.
My ice cream.
Our ice cream.
I really didn't think that would happen at the mountain lion.
Yeah.
I think the mountain lion stole our ice cream.
It did. That's how it hopped back up after we fell on it. It ate our ice cream and got back some HP.
How are you feeling? Would you like to continue? Would you like a little break to recuperate? Would you like to end for the night?
If you have energy to keep going, I would like to keep going, but I do want to go and get some water first.
I finished my entire water, so I do need a break to piss and get more water. So
Alright, then BRB, folks.
we'll be back. Hello?
Hello.
Jesus, hello. Your first word always scares me, and I don't know why.
Sorry.
Are we ready to go back in? We have water, we have piss gone, we have comfort.
Yeah, got all the things.
Sick.
Sorry, I was taken aback because I had you open on my phone on stream and it didn't show me that you were back.
Ah.
Oh, it's because I had it paused for no reason, actually. So I was like, Alex isn't even back yet. I have so much time. Oops. Okay.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Sorry, there's just
Yeah.
a lot of drama going on over in Anarchy World.
Ooh, fun. All right, are we ready?
We're ready. I'm in.
Okay. And I nearly had you too. Who the hell are you, and what are you doing out here looking to get shot?
Um, I'm. Thanks. Hey. Hey. Before we continue on with whatever this rude conversation is going to be, thank you. That was a close call.
Yeah. Don't mention it. Just a shame I only grazed it.
My cousin Tabitha makes that exact same face when I say something nice, too.
Yeah. Wait a chick. There's something awfully familiar about you.
Uh-huh. He looks you up and down with his good eye.
You're that Scarlet kid everyone's been saying wasn't gonna show.
Oh.
Well, I apologize for my brusqueness, and I'm sorry for you and Miss Tabitha's loss.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me Duke.
It's nice to meet you, Duke. Thank you. Duke seems to think for a moment, glancing up at the darkened sky.
You better not keep walking around on your own out here. Not with that thing on the prowl. I'd hate to think anything might happen to you without me around to save your skin.
Aw, that's so sweet. I was trying to go home.
Tell you what, tag along with me while I finish what we started, and I'll be sure to get you home safe. I'd wager Miss Tabitha would appreciate somebody looking out for you. And yes, we started it. I mean, I dare say I know I did not witness it, but you thwacked that thing pretty good.
Yeah,
You
you're
was
right.
fighting it as well.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You probably could have heard the stick and the brawling and all of that from down here.
I'll say.
Hey, there was something wrong with that mountain lion.
It's probably got the cancer. Had all them lumps.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't mean it's any less dangerous.
Hmm.
If I'd had to guess, I'd say it's more deadly than ever now it seems that death's coming for it. As you well know, when's the last time you heard of a mountain lion attacking anybody? Especially on this side of the continent.
I guess Ty's having a hard time believing Appalachian mountain cougars, mountain lions
We just saw one.
don't exist
Mm-hmm.
there. Just because I know how animals work. And like, you guys stopped, I assume, at some point because you thought they were extinct, so you didn't hunt them no more. So like,
Yeah.
eventually they're gonna repopulate.
Mm-hmm. I doubt you found all of them.
Yeah. We rediscover things we either thought were extinct or thought like were
We
rare
killed.
and all what?
Or things that we thought we killed.
Or things that we thought we killed all the time. At least once every 3 months I see a little video of like, this bird we hunted to extinction for its lovely feathers turns up again, usually in the Galapagos. Like, I feel like listen, Duke, I'm with you on this one. I think it's ridiculous that no one else thinks it could be a mountain lion.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're one of the lucky few, so don't go ruining it by going off and dying alone in the woods after God did you a favor.
Oh. I want revenge. Let's go get that son of a bitch. What, do you think Tabitha will give you a reward? Calm down, dude. But I don't what.
I'm scared. I want to go home.
I don't know you. That's my purse. I want to go home. Just try to start walking away. I don't want to go with you. I don't. Sure. I appreciate you looking out for me too. Thanks.
Didn't you already thank me? You ain't one of them folks that won't shut up about thanking someone who helped them once, are you?
No, I just thought all of the other options were a bit too over-aggressive or over-presumptuous.
It don't matter. Stick with me and we'll make sure it doesn't get the chance to take a chunk out of anybody. I don't like the thought of a man-eater like that around my town.
Man-eater makes you work hard, makes you sweat hard, make you ba-da, ba-da. You and Duke make your way into the dark woods, following the trail of blood the mountain lion left behind. Before long, the sun has completely set, and the two of you find yourselves in near total darkness. Though Duke has a flashlight, he uses it sparingly, letting you both adjust to the starlight instead. Ah, how romantic. Every sound feels deafening as the two of you pick your way through the underbrush. Every snapping twig could be the deadly paws of the thing that hunted you. Every rustling leaf the herald of a vicious attack. Though you know deep down it's probably nothing but squirrels and shrews. I got Noah to watch. I saw the TV glow today.
You got what, sorry?
Noah to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Nice. Yeah.
I love selling people on media. I hate when people try to sell me on media, but I love to sell people on media.
Yeah.
Until you hear the unmistakable sound of something large shifting among the fallen leaves.
Gotcha.
The old man quietly steps forward, gun held at the ready. Ah.
What the hell? Oh yes. Duke, you scared me. What are you doing out here so late? Stella, I'd ask you the same, but I'm sure I know what you were slinking around after dark doing. Do you know how close I came to just putting a hole in you? But you didn't. No harm, no foul. Hey, Blonathan.
Hi.
Weird to see you out here so late. Does Tabitha know you're with Duke?
No. Oh, I love this angle of Gretchen.
It's so cute.
Gretchen's little nose seems to pick up something she doesn't like. She thrashes in Stella's arms, whining threateningly.
Whoa, calm down, girl. You know Blonathan. I swear, it gets so hard to hold on to her when she gets like this. Sometimes it feels like she's only geriatric when she wants to be.
That's dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's foreshadowing.
Yep. It's alright, little lady. You're safe as long as you're with your mama and she's looking after you.
Well, I don't know about that part.
Unlike you, Stella, if you decide to keep doing whatever it is you're doing out here, I think you'll find these woods ain't agreeable tonight. Blonathan here had a run-in you wouldn't believe.
I got attacked by a cougar.
Mm-hmm. Just go on home and save all this for some other night. Wait, a run-in? What kind of a run-in? Was it supernatural? Like I said, you won't believe it. Now put that dang camera away.
I was attacked by a mountain lion.
A mountain lion. Are you sure?
The most unimpressed I've seen Stella.
Yeah. Oh, for the love of... Don't you get started, Stella. We was both there. We saw the damn thing. It was a mountain lion, plain and simple. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I'm so in love with Daisuke Bucklesby.
Daisuke Bucklesby is very good. It's just that I did the whole video on them and found absolutely no evidence that they exist out here. Eastern mountain lions are extinct. There hasn't been a sighting in decades.
I'm gonna wring your neck.
There hasn't been a sighting in decades until now. Your friend here damn near got eaten by one.
Yeah!
So if you don't want your last video to be found 20 years from now next to a pile of your bones in the den of a long dead creature, you best get out of these woods. That would be so cool. No, it would not. Your mama and daddy are spitting in their graves hearing you talk like that. If they ain't around to stop you, then I'll take the responsibility. Go on, get.
Shooing her like she's also some sort of mountain lion or perhaps coyote.
Yeah.
The old man should... Don't call him the old man. That's Duke. We've been hanging out with him. He saved us.
Yeah.
Duke shoos her away.
Fine, fine. I'll go.
Wait, take me with you. Glad to hear you're taking your safety seriously. Bye, Stella. See you later.
Totally. Let me know if you guys see anything cool. See ya.
And with that, she starts down back the path, leaving you and Duke alone in the dark woods.
Still ain't usually one to back down so easy. I have the sneaking suspicion that she has no intention of going home just yet. Damn, we've been stopped too long. Now the old hip's starting to voice its complaints.
I feel that, brother.
There's an overlook just up this way. Let's sit a spell. I brought a few victuals along, if you're pickish.
A few what?
Victuals, you know, munchies, grub.
Okay. Sam! You find your way along the narrow path and emerge on a rocky outcropping overlooking the dark forest. The sky above is smeared with stars, more than you've ever seen before. Duke interrupts the serenity of the scene with his old man grunts, folding his creaky joints as he settles in on a nearby log. He starts rustling through a small pack you hadn't noticed he was carrying, pulling out some beef jerky and a couple of beers.
At least it's a nice night, even if the circumstances leave something to be desired.
Yeah.
Help yourself to the jerky, and as for the beer, I was planning on having both cans myself.
Okay.
But I suppose I can be convinced to spare one.
Oh, yay! Try to bond over sports. So you're a Duke man? I've met some pretty passionate sports fans, but I've never met someone named... It is the Dukes.
Yeah. But not the Devils.
But not the Devils.
But there is like a devil guy there.
There is a devil guy there.
Yeah.
We're on the same page now.
Yeah.
Can't blame Stella's disbelief. Mountain lions were supposed to be... You're still on the same continent as most other mountain lions, though. You think they can't walk for a bit?
That's a lot. That's walking for a lot. Let's be clear.
Oh, it's walking for a lot, but over, like, the time span of, like, 100, 200 years, it wouldn't be that much. Like, a month or two? Depending on how fast the mountain lion is headed directly for the Appalachians.
Yeah, I am just picturing like a freaking convoy of like the old timey wagons, but with instead of like old timey people, it's just mountain lions. But they are still wearing the period outfits.
Trail to Oregon, but it's trail to North
Yes,
Carolina and your mountain lions.
yes, precisely, precisely.
I can't. Hey,
Bond over sports.
bond over sports. So you're a Duke man. I've met some pretty passionate sports fans, but I've never met someone named after a team.
Yeah, well, I was born into the name. Why, you a fan?
I'm.
Our heels, that's the other people. Oh, and they are the Devils. Okay, I was right. I was right. Yeah. It's
Interesting.
just that one person, that one meme that was just like, yeah, killing Duke or letting Duke die because you're a Tar Heels fan. And the only way to establish that you're a Tar Heels fan is if you can, in fact, save both of them.
That's hilarious. I'm in it for the rivalries, the best sport of all.
I love all teams equally.
I love all teams equally. Hell yeah, I am. Go Devils.
Damn straight. I'll drink to that.
I would take a beer. Thank you. You take one of Duke's cold ones and fucking crack it. It's more like a somewhat cool one after so many hours outside, but you crack it open nonetheless, offering him a gesture of cheers and take a sip. It's a cheap beer, but it's refreshing. Its watery, earthy taste mingling well with the crisp mountain air, putting you somewhat more at ease. Duke seems slightly more at ease now, too, seemingly happy to not be drinking alone. A crispy. A crisp breeze passes over you.
Some crisp bees.
Some crispies. Kind of feeling I've been kid. No, I'm here willingly. Why did everyone think I wasn't gonna come for the funeral?
That'd be Miss Pearl Ann's doing. She was never very kind when talking about you and your side of the family.
I did hear about that, yeah.
Bless her heart and God rest her soul, of course. But she told everybody your side of the family had sworn off Scarlet Hollow and everyone who lived here, so nobody around these parts thought we'd be seeing much of you.
I guess fair. Let's be book smart. I can't blame Stella's disbelief. Mountain lions were supposed to be extinct in the Appalachians.
That's what they all tell me, but you saw it, and I saw it, and soon enough it'll be shot, and everybody else will see it too.
Well, I like your optimism.
Then they'll stop saying how I'm telling stories or don't know what a damn mountain lion looks like.
Can I have some turkey?
Protein!
Protein!
Damn straight you will.
Yay! You take a laborious bite of the jerky. It's the type of trail snack that isn't very comfortable to eat, but whose discomfort brings with it a deep satisfaction. A discomfort that tells you you are tough. It's not especially flavorful, but it is nourishment. Eating it's like how you imagine it might feel to survive off of old-timey war rations. Old-timey war rations were worse than jerky.
Oh yeah.
What? Hey, you're from here. What do you think of Scarlet Hollow?
What do I think? You might as well be asking me what I think of the air I breathe or the dirt I'm standing on. How am I supposed to know I'm in it? I should be the one asking you. What do you think of our town?
One of the first things that happened to me here was being attacked by a mountain lion. So the people scare me. I was asking you. Come on. You must have some insights to share. I see why my mom left. I think it's beautiful.
Damn right. That was the correct answer.
Oh. I don't need to know how he found me. Because he was looking for the mountain lion, which was with me. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Duke flips hair. Tell me about yourself.
You want to know about me? Well, I can't say I know what there is to tell. I've got a beautiful wife, Irma, who I love to hell and back. And we've got our boy Bo and our little farm. And our closest neighbor is that bastard Julius Tremaine. But that's neither here nor there. Tell me, what's the biggest pumpkin you've ever seen?
I had the feeling you want to show me a large pumpkin. I've only ever seen them at the grocery store, so grocery store size. I've only seen them in pies or lattes. I've never seen a pumpkin? That's not true. I get the feeling you want to show me a large pumpkin.
Damn right. And not just any pumpkin, the biggest pumpkin I bet you'll ever see. Feast your eyes on this beautiful lady.
Okay. Oh, we get a wallet pick! Duke pulls out his wallet, flipping it open to a photograph of a very, very large pumpkin.
Big Betty, my biggest yet. Me and Bo are taking her down to the fair this week, aiming to take home the blue ribbon. See now, Duke, if we had to choose between killing you or a dog, this is the kind of thing that would make it real hard.
Yeah. Look at his little
He's
body.
so good.
On the pumpkin. Hey, how the hell are you getting that thing to the fair?
We got ourselves a hay lifter, and of course Bo's a big help. That boy is built like a bull.
Oh.
We tend to put him on the other end of the lift as a counterweight.
Oh.
That ain't to say it's easy. We've lost one or two over the years from mishandling.
Oh.
Not showstoppers like Betty, of course, but still stung. Even now that we got the hang of things, still gonna give me a heart attack to see her lifted up and not know whether or not something might go wrong.
No kidding. Is it like, you wouldn't know this unless you bit into it or you've had Big Betty size stuff before. But is it like good to eat inside? Because I've read a lot of stuff about these types of things where because they're more focused on the size and stuff, they put away the taste part of modifying organics, and then it tastes bad inside. Not because they've like pumped it full of chemicals, but they forgot to deal with that part when they're making it.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah. And like, that feels like it's just mass, and I want to be inside of it. Give me a pumpkin cocoon.
Please.
You can make a pie big enough to feed the whole town with that thing. Good job. What a pumpkin. She's gorgeous. I tried growing a tomato once. I couldn't even do that. You must be a very skilled farmer. Nod quietly. What a pumpkin. How did it get so big?
Patience and dedication and a whole lot of water.
And an understanding of plant husbandry.
Oh, and chicken muck, which of course we got plenty of. Less lately what with the mountain lion, but even if we don't manage to track it down tonight, it don't look like that thing is long for this world.
Yeah. Hello?
One way or another, it will soon cease to be on my list of problems.
What a pumpkin. She's gorgeous.
Gorgeous, she really is. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll get to glimpse her when she's on her way out of town.
Yay.
She really is something you need to see with your own eyes. Pictures just don't do her justice.
I bet. I want to climb on top of her.
Yeah.
Only a little bit in a sexual way. Oh, we're back to this. We're back to the normal stuff.
Yeah.
You feel like much more of like the kind of person I expect to find out here. Like you really belong. Like if I were to imagine a man from a mining town who was a farmer,
Hmm.
this is the
It's you, man.
this is exact picture perfect. Um, let's just sit in silence and enjoy our beer. You choose to let a comfortable silence fall between you, gazing up at the glistening sky and enjoying the night as you slowly sip your beer. It's like nothing you've ever seen. It's the kind of sight that makes you realize why so many generations that came before you wrote mythologies to describe their patterns. There's so much beauty here despite the fear that still hangs heavy in the air, knowing what might lurk beyond the tree line outside of Sam Wayne. Our foe. But the tranquility doesn't last long. The harsh sound of a vibrating cell phone pierces the night air. You're getting a call. It's your cousin. Yeah, pick up the
Pick it
phone!
up. Blonathan, where did you go? Are you dead?
Hi. Yes! No, I'm just in the woods, hanging out with this cool old guy. I almost got eaten by a mountain lion. I'm wandering around in the woods with some old guy with a shotgun. I'm fine. I'll be home later. Can you come get me? I'm in the woods. Can you come get me? I'm in the woods.
The what? No wonder you sound like you're calling me from inside a blender. Your reception must be terrible.
I'm surprised I got your call.
Who is who is that? Is it Miss Tabitha? Look, it sounds like you already figured out the woods are no place you want to get lost in, especially at night. Try to get back to town, and I'll pick you up, okay?
Okay.
You should tell her you're with old Duke, then she'll know you're in good hands.
Huh?
Oh, and make sure to mention how I saved your life.
There's a sound nearby. A scuffling. And then...
What in the...
Interesting noise. Okay. Look, I'm sorry I won't be around to hang out tonight. Something really cool's about to happen. Talk later. Bye.
I'll see you in town.
I'll see you in town. You hang up the phone, interrupting Tabitha as her voice crackled some command through the bad reception. The rustling grows louder.
That must be my birdie. She's still alive.
Okay. The old man his name's Duke.
He's also an old man.
I don't think he needs to be called that all the time.
That's fair.
Duke takes a step towards the tree line. It's like truly every moment it can, the game is just trying to get us to call him old man. And I'm like, he has a name.
Old man Duke. Get her thieving little hands off of her.
Duke charges forward, flashlight in hand, crashing through the brush.
Damn, that thing is fast. Which way to go?
There's an odd sound nearby, though it isn't the sound of whatever the two of you were chasing. Duke stops mid-stride to listen, and you stop to listen as well. It's a human voice.
Damn it, I know that voice. There appears to be some kind of growth. I've never seen anything like it. Jeez. I hope I don't get demonetized for this. Still, I swear to God, if I didn't I tell you to go on home?
The two of you emerge into the clearing, revealing what Stella had been filming so intently. It's Birdie, her little chicken body panting desperate breaths as she lies in a crumpled heap at Stella's feet.
Birdie, oh no, what's happened to you, sweetheart? Duke, I just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her.
What the hell? Don't put this online! I'm sorry, Duke. This sucks.
I'm sorry too. I know how much you love your chickens. If you really give two shits, you'll delete that footage. Nobody needs to see her like this.
Hey, did anyone else notice there's something really wrong with all of the animals we've seen tonight? Like, really wrong.
No goddamn shit. It's like there's some kind of a plague. It better not be contagious.
Not in the way you think.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the thing that got a hold of her?
I sure did. I got it on camera too.
Okay.
I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something?
A gnome? You think?
I don't know. It's small. It's like got little hands.
Okay.
You know there ain't no such thing.
Okay. Let's look at the chicken. Warning, guys. Gross chicken. You stoop down to look at the chicken. Examine the head. Hi, sweetheart. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over but still rolling around in their socket with unfortunate life. Annoying. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns.
Whatever got a hold of her busted her wing up too, little bastard. Yeah, what a bastard.
You tell him, Stella. Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath.
She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop and she'll be right as rain in a couple of days. Happened to me once and there's not so much of a scar these days.
You got pregnant?
I don't know. It kind of looks like there's something in there. I don't think that's happened to you, Duke.
I don't think you got pregnant, Duke. I think there'd be more than
No.
just a scar.
Yeah.
If you didn't know better, you'd say this could be some sort of parasitic growth, like a wasp laying eggs inside a caterpillar. Having investigated to your heart's content, you step back and give the bird space. Do you think she's become egg?
Like one of those things that is gonna pop out of her?
Yeah.
No, I refuse to entertain that notion. She ain't some kind of incubator.
Well,
She just needs that thing drained. Maybe some antibiotics, and that's all.
like, what are we supposed to do, man? Jinkies. Nope.
Poor birdie, I feel so sorry for
Yeah. Fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. Hey, yeah, this is a true point. Is at this point, I don't think it's the mountain lions doing that. I think it's whatever got to the mountain lions that did that. Do you think we should put her down? This is just like that mountain lion. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you, gently at first, barely a whisper, but then a guttural moan, and then another and another, until suddenly you find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. Hey, do you guys hear that?
Yes, I hear that.
She starts filming again.
Come on, birdie, let's get you home.
As Duke scoops up the injured birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded, the strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder.
What in the hell is that? Don't you step another foot closer, I'll shoot. Don't you think I won't?
The man hesitates, and the thing steps. Duke hesitates, and the thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be its eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. Gretchen starts making ungodly noises, screaming and howling along with the din around you. You and Stella turn just in time to see another of the creatures slithering out of the bush, Gretchen's whines and barks reaching a fevered pitch as another creature's malformed hand grasps at her.
Oh my god. What's going on over there?
As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A patter of unnatural feet and then chaos. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs. While Stella stares in shocked silence, cheap and chippy chopper on a big black block. Fuck. As if paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded.
Shit! Shit! Get your grubby little hands off my bird!
You were born for this moment.
Yes, we were.
Take care of business! You rush to Duke's side, your steady hand reaching for the barrel of his shotgun. You grab it, pointing it safely at the sky as you aim a swift, brutal kick at the creature. I don't like that we left a little squishy imprint in his body. Its flesh is doughy and structureless like a loosely packed sausage. Ew!
Yeah. It's real gross.
Ew! Your foot leaves an imprint in its chest and it stumbles back, clutching at the odd wound. Duke regains control of the shotgun and you turn your attention back to Gretchen. You pick up a large rock and hurl it at the thing just as it's in the midst of dragging Gretchen away. Your aim is flawless and it strikes the creature square in its wretched face, lodging itself in its flesh.
Get out of there, baby.
It scrambles back, its movements uncoordinated and its blindness leaving Gretchen unharmed. And then a shotgun, the scattering of footsteps, and finally silence. You turn just in time to see the creature you knocked off of Duke disappear, bleeding into the tree line.
Holy shit, Gretchen, I almost lost you.
Ah!
Thank you, Blonathan.
Literally the only reason I'm strong. Pequeño los dos. Hey, I say that.
Yeah.
I like saying it around Spanish-speaking people because they'll go, oh, I know those words. And I go, yeah.
Yeah. It's from the White People Taco Night commercial.
It's from the White People Taco Night commercial.
Yeah. And Birdie's safe on the ground till we get our bearings.
That pitch!
All in a day's work.
All in a day's work.
Damn thing got away, though. We have to go after it, right? I don't think we have much footage, and nobody's gonna believe us unless... Nobody's gonna believe us, period, Stella Richmond. Even if we drag the mangled corpse of one of them critters straight out of these damned woods. Mm-hmm. I got my bird, and we still got our lives. I'm calling it here. We're leaving. But...
Those things aren't too tough. Let's not back down while we have a fresh trail to follow. That's cute.
Mm-hmm. But Duke loves his chicken too much. We can't say it.
No. I'm between the Booksmart option and the getting cold feet, Duke. Those things have been after your birds.
Yeah. I don't think I've said the getting cold feet one. We could give it a shot.
Getting cold feet, Duke? Those things have been after your birds.
God damn it. God damn it. Alright, fine. But first sign of trouble, we're counting our blessings and leaving.
Aye, aye.
Then let's go.
Stella doesn't wait for you or Duke to respond. She holds Gretchen close and starts running. You join Duke and Stella, chasing after the wounded creature and into the darkness.
Good God, there's tons of these damn things.
I want to take Duke on a whole adventure.
Yeah, Duke's great.
There are more of them. A lot more of them. They leer at you from the trees, no longer hiding as they bellow their strange calls into the night.
What in the hell are they? Where are they coming from?
Good questions. His question is seemingly answered when you burst through the trees and into a clearing. Stella, too, is stopped by the sight and smell of what has been arranged here. She stands with you at its edge, overlooking the bizarre pattern of animal corpses, their rot flavoring the air. 'Cause you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Pufferfish.
Oh.
You know, have you
Hmm.
seen videos of pufferfish making nests? Not exactly to have their babies in half the time, but just sort of to show off to people that they want to have babies with.
I have not, but they're like spirals?
They make little, like, spiral, like, almost ammonite looking divots in the ground, in the sand.
Cute.
It's adorable, and this kind of reminds me of that.
So you think they're showing off?
Well, yeah, because this is like a nest. This is like a baby
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah. But also, like, a baby thing wouldn't need to be in a spiral. So, like, they're definitely, like, doing the spiraling for, like, some kind of reason.
and there's like a precision to it, going from biggest to smallest.
Yeah.
I want to see what the smallest animal they got is, and I want to see what the smallest ditchling they got is.
Yeah. I feel like the smallest animal is like a chickadee.
Gretchen seems upset, shaking in Stella's arms and whimpering quietly. Ah! At the sound of the dog's disquiet, the creatures flow out of the woods and surround the clearing. Dead eyes peer out from the pale, doughy faces, watching the three of you and the small, terrified dog. Ha!
Gregor. Sorry, I just saw your other name.
Yeah, that's the D&D one.
Nice.
Get all the footage you need, Stella. If this thing's jump us, I'm pretty sure I can take them.
Are you out of your mind? There's got to be dozens of them up in the trees. They're circling us to protect their brood, or whatever it is they're planting in these animals. We gotta get out of here while we still can. Duke's right. I think we have enough footage.
Okay. The three of you take a few steps back from the clearing, then turn and start running together back through the woods, driven by a deep animal instinct to get away from whatever these things are.
They're everywhere. God, how many of these things are there?
They reach out to you from between bushes and tree branches, grasping for anything they can get a hold of, their howls filling the night.
Quick, my truck's down this way.
Okay. You make it up to the road, but three of the creatures stand between you and Duke's truck. Ah!
Oh, we can be powerful and books. Nice.
Make yourself big! It's gonna work on a creature eventually. You puff up your chest and make yourself big, staring down the things in front of you as if they were any other animal you might encounter in the woods. It works against bears, after all, and bears are much larger than the creatures in front of you. Though they momentarily hold their ground, it isn't long before they start pulling back. You take a step forward to match their movements and assert your strength. They scatter back into the woods. You are still the dominant species here. At least, for now.
Now, Stella, I know you got trouble with vehicles, but I won't hear any nonsense about you walking back to town. You hear? Get in the truck.
You sense the slightest bit of hesitation as Stella pauses on the path next to you.
Okay.
Aw, now we got two lap creatures.
Mm-hmm.
You squeeze into Duke's tiny two-seater truck, tucking your legs on either side of the gear shift. Hot. Stella stares ahead in silence. She clutches Gretchen protectively, staring straight forward, expression blank as the truck quickly starts to rumble its way down the dirt road.
Nice. You got this.
So I guess it wasn't a mountain lion getting at your chickens.
Yeah, I guess not. Can't say I know what I'm supposed to do with that information, though. Suppose the boy and I are in for some long nights trying to guard the rest of them from them things.
Yeah. Hey, Stella. You good? She doesn't respond. Place a comforting. You reach out and you rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but you can feel some of her tension ease, and she lets out a self-soothing sigh.
Nice.
I thought you.
I've had it. I've had it where like she like doesn't ease her tension at all. That means that we're at least a little bit friends with Stella.
A win's a win.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted to find cryptids. Shouldn't you be overjoyed?
So fucking shitty.
Just, just gonna. You let the silence
Yeah.
continue, staring out at the road ahead. Every now and then you spot what looks like pale, anguished faces peeking out from between the trees before vanishing back into the pale underbrush. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the truck comes to a stop in front of a small cottage.
Here we are, Stella. Safe and sound.
I gotta say, I love a Duke ride instead of a police ride.
Yup. 1,000%. Okay, so I know it's late and I'm wound up and but oh, sorry, I'm so wound up I can't even talk. Okay, so I know it's late, but I'm wound up. I know I, for one, need answers. It's a long shot, but my friend's mom is a weird hippie lady. She knows all about local wildlife and local myths and legends, so maybe she would have some kind of idea about what those things were. I say we go over and show her what we have. Are you guys with me? Hell no. I'm a God-fearing man. I don't go to that witch woman for nothing. Besides, my bed's crying out to me. I need to sleep before I give anything that happened tonight another thought.
Hell yeah, man. Take care of your needs. Process how you need to process.
Yeah. The only reason I'm still here is to deliver Blonathan to Miss Tabitha as requested. She said she'd be around here somewhere.
Oh.
Where have you been?
Hi.
Tabby, hey! Stella, I'm trying to talk to my cousin.
Oh.
I called you over an hour ago. How did you manage to get that lost? I'm afraid that's my fault, ma'am. The woods were not as safe as they usually are, and we got ourselves a little turned around out there.
Yeah.
But there's no need to fear. I made sure
Well,
your cousin was in one piece every step of the way, despite the best efforts of the local wildlife.
I don't. There's a lot of things you said that are only a little bit true. I think there's
We
some.
saved your ass, Duke.
Yeah. We saved your ass. There's a little bit of a need to fear. And it's not just local wildlife out there.
Yeah. Blonathan, has this man been harassing you?
He gave me a beer. We're friends.
A beer? Were you drinking out there? That's the wrong answer. She's gonna hate that. But it's okay. We're not being too big of people pleasers. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Sorry. Look, our cousin needs to like us. It's fine. Goodness no, Miss Tabitha. We was just enjoying a Bud Light each and weren't really nothing to worry over. They both seem normal to me. Well, normal given everything that happened. Oh, okay. 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 Sorry. Okay, but that doesn't change the fact that I left my cousin alone for 2 seconds while I finished up work, only to find that they had used that time to disappear into the woods and wind up in, was it multiple life or death situations? Yes, ma'am, it seemed that way. Clearly, you need more supervision than the average adult. Great.
Huh?
You know, Tabby, I was just suggesting we head over to Kanika's mom and ask her what she thinks we saw in the woods tonight. You should come too. Sybil, absolutely not. It's late. I'm taking Blonathan home. Good night, Stella and Farmer. The name's Duke, ma'am. Okay, fine.
Tabitha, we really need to tell you about what happened tonight.
You wouldn't believe what we saw. The woods were full of these weird lumpy things. They were like, kind of like gnomes, but gnomes.
Tabitha, I don't think they're gnomes. I don't know where Stella got this. Just so you know that I'm not on the same page.
Gnomes, though, Stella? Really? You're right. I wouldn't believe it. So let's go ahead and skip to the part at the end where I say it was probably nothing and you're all overreacting.
Why did you say gnomes, Stella?
If you pardon the correction, ma'am, these kids are telling the honest truth. There are some strange things out there I had never seen their like before.
Yeah, and they're definitely not gnomes because we know what those look like.
Okay, if these gnome things have you all so freaked out, don't go in the woods. Very easy.
They're not gnomes.
Everyone keeps saying the word gnome,
I'm
so I guess that's what they are.
going to kill everyone and then myself. I'm not going home yet. Tell me what you
We
want.
have to go home.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were just reading the thing. I'm like, no, we have to go with our cousin.
Good night. I need sleep, and so do you guys. I hope I never see either of you again. This night was awful. Goodbye. Tell me what your friend's mom says, Stella. Here's my number. Text me.
Nate, will do. That's the wrong accent, and I don't care. Oh, fantastic. Now you're friends? You're gonna make problems for me all week, aren't you, Stella? It's called friendship, and you're welcome to be a part of it. I'm busy. Come on, Blonathan. I'm tired, and so are you. Bedtime. Pleasure to see you as always, Miss Tabitha, and sorry for your loss.
Tabitha doesn't respond as she escorts you towards her old B&W. Stella and Duke's voices fade away as you walk down the dark street with your cousin. Thankfully, there are no odd owl-like voices echoing out of the woods either. The night fills with the comforting song of crickets. Ah! You and Tabitha step into her car. It feels like a lifetime since you've been in this seat, but the truth is, it's been fewer than 12 hours. The smell inside is oddly comforting, like there's some bone-deep recognition that she smells like family. Hi! Your cousin reaches for the headlight. Blonathan, welcome home. The figure steps out of the light, disappearing back into the darkness of the woods. Hey, who was that and why did he know my name?
Just one of the miners being dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone here knows her name. I'm sure you've noticed that. It's not a big deal.
Okay. He was covered in blood.
You don't know that it was blood. You saw him for 2 seconds. Could have been engine grease or some other dark fluid. Blood is the least likely thing for it to be.
Okay.
Don't freak yourself out over nothing.
You both ride in silence back up to the estate. Okay. The stars vaguely illuminate its hulking shape perched on the cliffside. Despite the warm porch light, it feels even more abandoned than it did during the day, its windows dark and lifeless.
Well, see you in the morning.
Okay. If you really want to keep an eye on me, maybe I can go to work with you tomorrow? Why won't you just believe me that something weird's going on? I don't want to be here anymore. Duke didn't want to talk to Sybil either. Is there something weird about her? Is she evil?
Yes,
If you really want to keep an eye on me, maybe I can go to work with you tomorrow.
my job is ugly, Blonathan. I'd prefer you not have to see it. I'd prefer you not get dragged in the muck. Consider that conversation over.
Oh.
Just don't get lost in the woods tomorrow, okay? Occupy your time with safe activities, where you'll be able to get better cell service, and I'll do my best to wrap up work early. Well, that's very nice. That's, like, very nice for Tabitha. Like, honestly, that's a very nice reaction for her, where she's like, look, my job sucks. Kinda actually like you, and I don't want you to get into that. And, like, I want you to be safe, okay? And I'll try to hang out with you. Mm-hmm. That's pretty nice. I think it's going well.
It's pretty nice. Let's overstep that boundary. Good night, Tabitha. Sleep tight. Love you.
Okay.
Your cousin heads upstairs, giving you a dismissive wave as she makes her way to the bedroom. You follow suit. climbing up the creaky stairs to your own waiting bed with its ancient dusty sheets. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. And then we get the little animation!
Yeah.
And I think that's, once the animation's done, where we're going to end for the night, because I still got to eat something.
I agree. I have to feed my cat. I don't know if the audio picked them up at all, but they were screaming at me a little bit.
I didn't hear anything, so probably not.
Nice. Well, cat, now you know.
Now you know our secret. We both have cats. I'm surprised Squid wasn't screaming during stream.
Mm-hmm.
I think he missed me more than he hated the fact that we didn't go outside this morning.
Aw. Could be.
I love him. He's my precious little
Hi, Reed. Yeah.
Oh, it is Reed. And here's our boyfriend's daughter's room.
Yep. The ghost door opening.
Mm-hmm.
The alpacas at the Church People Farm.
And the hole where Sam Wayne
And the
lives.
hole. And the hole. Actually, we're book smart, so we'll get to read about the hole.
Oh!
Don't you worry.
Oh,
We get to read so many more books because we're book smart.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we get so much more lore. And we get lore for the church, like, house and the mice in the walls. And it's really creepy. And I'm looking forward to you getting to learn about it.
Oh, I'm excited. Oh, bye, Sam.
And here's the door from the visions that we get.
Super normal and nothing weird going on with it or behind it.
Nope.
Woo.
Ah.
Exciting.
Yeah.
This is the end of episode 1. Mix, North Carolina.
I really feel like starting the game with this build and like with this part of it, the tension of like how bad this first day could have gone is so much less. Like the difference in like tone between, oh no, we went to the woods and no one died and it was creepy and bad, like that's bad. But like the difference between that and I saw a man's head blown half off is very different.
Mm-hmm.
And like such a different way to start the week, and I find like that to be so interesting.
This game is so cool and wonderful.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited to play more of it. And thank you so much, TJ, for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. I had a lot of fun.
Every moment with you is a delight.
Yay! Likewise.
Mm-hmm. And what's next week? The 9th? So I will be streaming Monday. Don't you worry. It'll be probably around like noon, 1-ish, because I do work at 4. I don't know what I'll play. I guess it depends on my mood that day. Probably not Blueprints, because that's a Wednesday thing.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm so happy every time I get to stream with my beautiful, wonderful friend TJ. And I hope we will be able to do this more often in the future. Because soon. And soon means any point within the next few days and the next few months. TJ will be getting a mouse so we can play games like Repo together.
Yep. Absolutely. I do. I'm just going to look at my computer right now. I do, in fact, only have, I think, one USB port. So I will be choosing between the snowball and between a mouse.
Well,
But we'll try.
all right.
Yay, good computers.
Yay,
That's
good
also
computers.
why you can't see me, because if I tried to let you see me, my computer would die.
We love a computer that's holding on for dear life.
Yeah, been doing it for years, and she's gonna keep doing it.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we'll see. I'll at least see all everyone in chat on Monday, and you'll see TJ eventually.
Yeah. Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride! Happy Indigenous History Month!
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah! Send your nearest two spirit a fucking hug. They need it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon. Stay warm, stay cool, stay hydrated, stay cozy. Bye.
Bye.